Okay.
Wait,
Okay,
I
we're
gotta
going
get.
now.
Okay.
We're going.
We're live?
Yes.
We are live. What is going on, everybody here on the Jazz Huddle? It is game number 3. The Jazz going up against the Memphis Grizzlies in Memphis, looking to steal the series lead, something they have not had since, what was it? Game 6 of the 20 last year against Denver, since we've had a series lead. But we look to grab that tonight against Memphis on the road after John Moran dropped 47 on our head last game, but we still managed to come away with a 12-point victory. We should be getting going with this one probably in about 15 to 25 minutes. But what's going on, everybody? Appreciate everyone who is stopping on in. Blake, I'm telling you right now, the winner of tonight's game is gonna win this series. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I agree, and thank you, Handwolf5, for subscribing. I appreciate that. The first one just went off, so that's cool. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Blake, can you explain how important this game is tonight? Because let me say this: teams that go up 2-1 in a series win 80% of the time. 80% of the time. That gives us a 20% chance to win this series if we lose tonight. But if we can then re-steal home court advantage, we're in a really good shape to win this series.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all those percentages are pretty much theoretical, but when you look at it, I think that the momentum factor is what you're really looking at. Which team is going to grab that feel? Who's going to be coming into the next game with the fight? Who's going to be able to make the most shot? Just all that kind of stuff. Who's going to flow the best? That all comes from just winning games and winning in a row, too. So 1-1 in this series, Bojan Bogdanovic, Royce O'Neal, Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, and Mike Conley starting for the Jazz. That's what the line was last game, and 21 points for Mike Conley through the postseason so far. All of these stats are going to be postseason.
Let me touch on Mike Conley real quick. Mike Conley, he struggled in game 1. He actually struggled really bad. Shot 6 of 18 from the floor. Couldn't knock down a 3-point shot of select, depending on it, whether it was open or not. But in game number 2, you really saw how much Donovan Mitchell just being there really elevated his game. And you saw that. 20 points on 8 of 16 shooting, I believe it was. And on top of that, had tied his career high of 15 assists. Very impressive. And the reason we were able to score 141 points.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Okay. I'll be real. I could see you guys in 20 years being commentators.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate that, man. Getting a little comments that started, but what's going on, everybody? We got Trap House in the building. We got Vinny Mac. We got PXC Unlimited. Go Utah Jazz from the Philippines. Appreciate you stopping on in. We got Mike Monday. Appreciate you stopping on in. We got Samuel. We got Utah Jazz. And we got Contrast. Appreciate you stopping on in, my brother. We got Blake. Appreciate you stopping on in. We got Luke. We got Crossed Up in the building. We got Rafi. We got Ryan Smith. Appreciate you stopping on in. We got Owen. We got 31 people up in the building already. And make sure if you have not done so already to smash up the like button and hit that subscribe. And, of course, if you guys are new to the channel, we already got 25 likes on the stream. Let's try and get that to 40 likes before this game gets underway. Our game will be getting going right after this Sixers-Washington game. It's got 5 minutes to go in that one. And the Sixers are about to take a commanding 3-0 series lead over Washington. But, Blake, again, as we kind of touched on just a little bit ago, winning this game is so important. It's not gonna be easy. You're going on the road to Memphis. The Memphis fans are feeling pretty confident, as we've seen in the comment section over the past two games. Memphis fans seem to think they've won this series, and they're going into this game with home court advantage. If we drop this, we're in a whole lot of trouble, because that means we've got to win. That means we've got to win 3 of the next 4. Essentially, we have to win 2 on the road. Have to. And that's not an easy task. And that's something that we should be able to do. But again, 80% of teams that go up 2-1 win the series.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this, the Jazz, to win this game, there's a lot of keys, but one of the main ones is you got to get out to a good start. You got to maintain that momentum going through the game, because they've had a lot of issues with that.
Getting out to a good start against Memphis has not been a problem. We were up 7 after the first quarter in game 1 and 9 after game 2. The problem is they've been able to hold that lead. That's been the Jazz main issue. We were up 14 in game 1 even without Donovan Mitchell, and we blew the lead. Then fast forward to game 2, we're up 20 at halftime, and they bring it all the way down to 2. And that's just unacceptable. I don't care that we won the game. You cannot collapse to a point where they're back in the ball game after being down 74-54 at halftime. That's just something that when they cut it down to 13, call timeout, you got to adjust. You got to start pouring in baskets. You can't just let them crawl back into the game, especially tonight. If we have a big lead tonight, holding on to that is so key because unlike game 1 and game 2, they've got their home crowd to back them up. And that's going to rally them even more. So that's why it's so important just to be able to maintain that lead, which I think we'll do. I really do think. Me and my man Ken over here, who's rocking the Jazz hat.
Yeah.
I mean, you already know I had to get him right. I would have brought more jerseys, but I didn't really think about it. But we threw down $22 on the Jazz -5. I'm feeling confident. I'm nervous, but I'm feeling confident going into this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Hold on, one second. It's your crappy mic again. I don't know what you're doing to your computer, but your stupid crappy mic keeps going on. Yeah.
What about now?
Now it's good. Talk.
Wait, not anymore.
No, it's fine now.
Hello?
Yeah, that's your good mic.
I don't understand what it does. But welcome on in, Jack. Appreciate you stepping on in. We got Lame Upload. We got Rudy in the building. Make sure if you guys have not done so already to smash up the like button, hit that subscribe button. Blake, I will be right back. My dad is calling me.
Okay, so I just want to touch on a few stats here. So last game for the Jazz starters, which will be the starters for tonight, presumptively, Bojan Bogdanovic, Royce O'Neal, Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, and Mike Conley. Mike Conley came in to this playoffs, and he really started to kind of take his facilitating game up a level. He's been racking up a ton of assists, 13 per game through 2 games in the 2020 postseason. So that's been fantastic. Donovan Mitchell, of course, averaging 25 points a game, had 25 points and 2 rebounds in that last game against the Grizzlies. Rudy Gobert with 16 points a game, 14 rebounds a game, and 3.5 blocks a game. Rudy is just so effective. We saw him, especially in that last game, just take over at the end of the game, and that's one of those things that is just so great for this Jazz team. And he also led the NBA in plus-minus. He was plus 728 on the year. He is just so effective in late-game situations, being able to clog the lane, especially when guys like John Moran are going to go in there. You need to be able to contest them, or else they are just going to mess you up. And we've seen Ja, obviously, 45 points in that last game. He's a very, very good, very, very good inside finisher. So you need a guy like Rudy Gobert to get in there and clog that lane so he doesn't have as easy of a time scoring the ball. And then, obviously, a lot of these guys on this team were very high in the plus-minus. That also comes with just winning games. The Jazz were the top record in the NBA, and they just kind of kept building onto that. All of these guys were able to contribute. You look at guys like Royce O'Neal. He was 3rd in plus-minus this season with plus 473 on the year, which is just massive again. All of these guys, just big contributions. And for Royce, he's been guarding Ja most of the time, and then he switched off to Dylan Brooks, who's had a pretty easy time scoring until last night, or 2 nights ago, I would say. No, would have been Wednesday night, I want to say. I can't even remember when it was. Yeah, it must have been Wednesday. But was able to lock him up when he was guarding him, and that kind of led him to not score as much as he did in that first game. But 8.5 points a game for Royce. He's been knocking down quite a few threes. And also on the rebounding end, this year he totaled a career best 15 games with 10-plus boards this season. He's really been aggressive on that front. So 6.5 rebounds a game for him. That's through 2 games. And 3 assists for him as well. For Bogdanovic, one thing that we've had an issue with is slow starts. He's kind of started to clean that up, but you got to come out, got to start making them early. And he's kind of getting back into that.
He didn't struggle in game number 2.
No, he didn't. Game 1 though was pretty monstrous in that first part. But 23.5 points per game for him and 4.0 rebounds, 0.5 assists. And he's had a good year. Some ups and downs for sure, but posted a career high 48 points versus Denver. That was on the 7th of May. 16 for 23 from the field and 8 for 11 from 3-point. So we're just looking from big contributions from a lot of these guys. And depending on where it cut, who you're looking at, it might be in a different way. For instance, Royce O'Neal's always going to be defense. Gobert's going to be kind of both. But all of these guys, just great players. They've really propelled this team to go get some big wins this year.
And listen, I just wanted to say something. So my dad just whisper.
Your mic just went back to the crappy one.
And bro, are you kidding me, bro? What about now?
No, still crappy one.
Why does it always do it, bro? All right, there we go.
Yep, there you go. I'll just tell you when it happens, and then you can switch it.
Okay. But my dad called me. And he was like, yeah, he's at Universal right now, and he's at a restaurant, and our waiter is apparently a huge Utah Jazz fan, and he just gave him the link to our channel and everything for him to go check it out.
Very cool.
And it's so rare that you see a Jazz fan in Florida, so I thought that was
kidding, man. No kidding.
But again, do appreciate everyone who was stopping on in. Welcome on in, Allen. Appreciate you stopping on in. We got the Jazz on, and I'm a 49ers fan in the building. We got Braden. We got Rudy. We got Jack. We got Utah Jazz fan, guys. Keep smashing up the like button, hitting that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, guys. We're trying to grow a big Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. And comment down your score predictions for tonight's game. We should be getting going underway in just around 10 to 15 minutes. The Sixers and Washington game is ending in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So, let's go. But we won't start right away because the NBA, they like to wait. So, before the chat kind of breaks it down in the chat and tells us what they think is going to happen, Blake, Game 3 on the road against a surging John Moran and the Memphis Grizzlies, who only lost like 2 games in their last 9 games. What's going to be the score tonight?
I'm going to take the Jazz. I think they get another big win. You have Donovan Mitchell, who came into the lineup in that last game and actually produced really well. I feel like he's going to expand on that, obviously getting worked back into the rotation. He's kind of finding his groove again, so I think it's going to be a big game for Donovan.
Is it like Dylan Brooks' dad or something?
Yeah, that's right. Dylan Brooks' dad. I saw Logan's thing, by the way. That's freaking hilarious.
I'm getting a T-shirt of it as long as we win tonight.
Awesome. That is awesome.
If we win tonight, I'm ordering a T-shirt of it.
But, so for Donovan, I'm looking for probably a 40-point night from him, depending on how many minutes they play.
Let's not get too
No, that's what I'm saying, 35 to 40. That's my honest guess of how he's going to score. But I think the Jazz are going to take this one in stride. I'm going to take him by 25.
45?
100. 102 to 127. That's my final guess. It might be close. We'll see, though. I like the Grizzlies, but I feel like a full-strength Jazz who's been in that, who's had practice together, who's been in that rotation.
Listen, I don't know about 25, but I would certainly love it. I'm going to go the Jazz by 8. On the road, I don't think there's a way we get a 25-point win, but 8 definitely sounds more realistic and more something that I feel like is going to happen. I do think we win and we cover. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be getting going with this game in just a little bit. So if you have not done so already, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel, just like he's saying back there. Smash it up and ring that notification bell as well so you never miss when we upload a video or go live here on the Jazz Huddle. And make sure also, after each playoff game, to go check out our post-game reactions. We'll post that after every single Utah Jazz game. Ryan Smith with the fun fact of the day, as always. Dolphins sleep with one eye open so they can watch for predators as they sleep. Again, coming in clutch with the fun fact. We do appreciate it. And welcome on in, Bambi says, let's go Jazz. None the Warner says Jazz win by 10 to 15 points. Welcome on in, Ben Simmons. Bet your money on the Jazz, dude. I already did. I'm at 22. Feel like Mitchell is dropping 52 points. Listen, if Mitchell drops 52 points, I'm taking the boys to dinner.
Dang.
After the stream, bro. I swear. I will buy you. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Name a place. Where do you want to go?
Cheesecake.
Right down the street.
Where?
What's it called? It's the one that your parents went to. Hawaiian bar.
The Bahama thing? All right, yeah. I'm taking the boys to dinner if Mitchell drops 52 or more. I'm serious.
Don't count that out, man, because he could drop that. He could drop that easy.
I'm not saying, but he's not going to.
Don't count, bro.
I think he will.
Contrast has got us winning by 11. I like to hear it, man. Make sure, again, if you have not done so already, smash up that like button. We already got 51 people in the building. Let's get to 45 likes before the before the game gets underway. We should be around 10 to 5 minutes away. But right now, let me ask you a question. We're going to look ahead of round 2, and I know that's something we shouldn't do, but if we were to advance here in round 1, who do you want to see? Do you want to see the Mavericks, or do you want to see the Clippers?
Yeah, I think that either of those teams would be a pretty fun matchup for the Jazz. Just from a competition standpoint, I would kind of want to see, just to test out what the Jazz can do, I want to see the Clippers, just because I feel like they match up a little bit tougher with the Jazz. But I also think that it's really hard to guard Luka, man, and you're gonna get screwed in a 7-game series with him. So I feel like both sides are pretty tough in there, and both of them could definitely beat the Jazz. But I would like to see them get tested in the second round. You know.
Can I ask why you want? I think either one of those teams are going to test us, but I feel like I would rather play Dallas because I feel like we match up better against Dallas. But I feel Luka Doncic is going to be a challenge. So
I mean, absolutely,
it's going to be a challenge no matter who we face in round 2. But I do agree. I do think that we need to get tested, and not saying the Grizzlies aren't a test, but we need to get.
We need to face. I'm saying we need to face a top team in the West, big time competition.
Let's be honest. The Lakers are going to be the team that we would see in the Western Conference Finals if we were to get there, because the Suns aren't going to beat them, and the Nuggets or Blazers, whoever does win that series, is definitely not beating the Lakers. So the Lakers are going to go to the Western Conference Finals. It's just a matter of who they play.
Yeah, I mean, I wish the Suns could get out there and get the win, but it's not going to happen. So,
and honestly, I'm going to be honest. I would rather play the Suns than I'd rather play the Lakers. I'd rather play the Lakers than I would the Suns.
I agree.
And as the players take the court, Ja Morant, 47 points in Game 2. That's the most at age 21 or fewer for, I believe, NBA history.
Thank you, Santa Claus, for the sub. Appreciate it.
Who we get? Who subbed to the channel?
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. If you guys do subscribe, you get a shout out. It pops up right there. Just as it says right there. It's got the little Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, but, for me, this game is just something for the Jazz where they need to be dominant. They need to come out, get yourselves out of that situation where you have to play late game. We've seen just time and time again that, there's two sides to it. You could look at it as you want the Jazz to have late game reps because that's going to help them later in the playoffs, but also you want to be out of that situation. You want to keep yourself away from having to do that, but I also want these guys to know what it's like to be in those situations, because maybe when we get to those tougher teams, not saying that Memphis isn't a tough team, but when we get to those teams like the Lakers or like the Clippers, theoretically, they're going to be a lot harder to beat in those clutch situations. So you want to have that kind of stuff under your belt, but also just avoid it. Be efficient on offense and defense, and you're going to get yourself out of that situation. So that's what I'm looking for from the Jazz. Get ahead, keep the foot on the gas pedal.
And Connor, we get underway in 5 minutes, Connor. So if you guys are not done so already, we already got 78 people up in the building. I know my man Noah over here is excited to watch the Jazz win tonight. He doesn't really watch too much basketball, but Noah, I'm telling y'all, Noah is the good luck charm tonight for the Jazz. So we're winning tonight. I'm just letting you all know he's a good luck charm. But we got 78 people up in the building. Smash up the like button if you have not done so already. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. We're going to be going live for every single game here on the Jazz. So, and Tyrese Maxey, thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. We really do appreciate it. We're going to be getting going, so I need all y'all to smash up the like button. Hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already. Trying to go a big Jazz family here on the Jazz. So we'll be live for every single Utah Jazz playoff game, along with post-game reports and many other Jazz videos throughout the offseason, playoffs, regular season, whatever it may be. And listen, it's game 3 of the playoffs, baby. It's game 3 of the playoffs.
Let's go.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Just make sure the door's shut because I don't want to wake everyone and their grandmother up in this hotel.
It's gonna be.
Hey,
Wait,
thanks for
hold
the
on.
sub, Owen. Thank you, Tyrese, as well, and somebody else subscribed. I didn't exactly see it though. Thank you.
FPP. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. We really do appreciate it. So I'm gonna give my score prediction. 8-point win for the Jazz. Don't know the score. Are the Jazz winning tonight? And if they are, by how much?
I'd give them because they are going against a pretty nice team. I'll give them like a 10-score lead.
So a 10-point win.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So a 10-point win from him. Kenny.
We're going bigger.
Kenny.
We're going home.
Kenny. How much are the Jazz winning by tonight?
We're schooling them. They got
12 points. 12. I like it.
Go.
I like it. Let's go. Positive
Fun
vibes
thing.
only, ladies and gentlemen. We have 87 people in here. What's going on? Your boy Chance, brother. How you been doing, man? Welcome on in, Ali. We got Tyler, and yes, of course, the sad passing of Utah Jazz legend. Bro, we're talking about it. Someone dead, bro. Like,
Oh, bro. R.I.P.
Rest in peace to Utah Jazz legend Mark Eaton, who passed away. I believe it was I'm hearing one of a heart attack or of a bike ride.
Well, it was a bike accident. My guess is this guy was a big dude, and he was getting old. He was 64 when he passed away, but he probably had stroke, heart attack, something like that. Crashed on his bike, then passed away. But Mark Eaton, one of the best blockers, if not the best blocker in NBA history.
Yeah, Mark Eaton, man. I mean, obviously we weren't around to see him, but just from watching the highlights and reading stories about him, you can tell how much of a big impact. And, you can see that in the award accolades as well. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, and we got Santa Claus with the $199 donation that the Jazz don't win against the Grizzlies tonight. Something's wrong. I agree, man. You can't. We swept them during the regular season. It's the playoffs now. This is when it matters, and we got to get the job done. Game 3, we got to go on the road and take the series lead. And ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineups are about to be announced here for the Jazz and Grizzlies. Game number 3 here in Memphis. It's going to be a good one. And we got 92 people already. Hey, bro, can you share us link of the live stream? We're watching on our television. We don't have a link to the live stream, but that's what we're here for.
Wait a second. Are you able to link up with me? Like, are you able to record?
No, I cannot.
Anything? You can't? Okay.
No, I cannot tonight.
Okay.
You have to be a little bit behind and I will make it work, but
All right.
I cannot pause. We got 97 people up in here. Smash up the like, hit the subscribe button, but that's what we're going to be here. We're going to be calling the live play-by-play reaction the entire game. So Jazz Nation, smash the like, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell if you have not done so already. We're trying to grow a big Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. Again, do appreciate everyone for stopping on in here. A big game number 3. I'm telling you.
Oh boy.
I'll guarantee you this right now. The winner of tonight's game will win the
Did
series.
just end?
What?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Did the what?
Did the game just end?
Yeah.
Did you really just ask that?
No, he's talking about the other one.
No, that's the last game.
No, I'm talking about the one that there was the 76ers.
Oh, yeah, it's over. That's why our game is about to get underway in just around 2 minutes. If you want to live stream, oh my God. All right.
We gotta start with the
Shotgun, let me focus, bro. Mike Jackson, yeah, that's extremely tough. I believe the starting, nope, they're just showing John Morant right now. How far away are you? What are they showing right now?
Let me check.
I should be behind a little bit because it's a hotel.
It's just showing Hubie Brown and whoever the other guy is talking.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're a little bit behind me tonight. I wish I could make it work, but I'm not gonna be able to. The most points in first 2 career playoff games in NBA history. John Morant, second of all time in this season, 73 points in the first 2 games. A big key to tonight's game, Blake, is going to be to shut John Morant down.
Yeah,
it has
absolutely.
to be done, especially on the road against Memphis. Make sure if you go out there, shut it. All righty. The other 2 are Luka Doncic and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Welcome on in. Myers, appreciate you stepping on in. Welcome on in. Jonathan, he says, let's go Jazz. Absolutely. The starting lineup, the normal for the Jazz. Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Bojan Bogdanovic, Royce O'Neal, and Rudy Gobert down on the paint. And then for the Memphis Grizzlies, John Morant,
Donovan Mitchell's son, Dylan Brooks, Kyle Anderson, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Jonas Arkin tonight in the FedEx Forum as we're about to get underway for tip-off as the Jazz look to take a 2-1 series lead. And I wouldn't say a must-win, but a very, very, very important game because I'm telling you right now, the winner of this game is winning the series. Simple as that. I'm letting y'all know right now that's what's going to happen, but we are about to get underway. The players have taken the floor as Blake. Any final score predictions? What is it? Jazz by what?
Hold on, I'm working on something. I don't know. I'm still taking them by 25. That's my
25.
That's my final.
I like the confidence. The Grizzlies win the tip, and we are underway. Here's John Moran at the top of the key. We had 11:50 to go here in the first quarter. Moran on the left side, picked up by Mike Conley, swings to Dylan Brooks, fires an open three, and that's no good. Rebound by Royce O'Neal to the Jazz. Get a stop on defense, which we didn't see a lot in game number 2, Blake.
No, we did not. In fact, we didn't see much of that at all. So that's a good
From
start.
any team. As here is Mitchell, swings inside. Gobert tips it up and in, and the Jazz strike first. It's 2-0. Great pass right there by Donovan Mitchell to find Gobert inside. Here's Dylan Brooks, bounce pass over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas, the hook, it's deflected by Gobert and rebounded by Bogdanovich. Good 2 defensive stops right there by the Jazz. Now Mitchell drives inside on Anderson, lays it up, off-hand layup. Donovan Mitchell lays it up and in. A tough finish right there. And a minute into this game, the Jazz are converting defensive stops into offensive buckets, and that's something we're going to need to see all game. Here's Dylan Brooks, a crossover move, poked away by Bogdanovich. O'Neal down to Bogey. Bogey kicks it out to, he's got Gobert down low, doesn't swing it to him. Fires over to Mitchell on the right wing. We got 10:48 here to go in the first quarter. Mitchell's got a mismatch with Valanciunas on the right wing. Swings over to Conley. Conley, the pump fake. Conley, the drive, kicks out O'Neal. Open three in the corner. It's no good. Rebounded by Gobert. Gobert swings over to Conley, the former Grizzly. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell for 3. That's no good. Rebound by Valanciunas. And here come the Grizzlies back down the floor. John Moran over here on the left side. How far behind are you, Blake?
I'm behind, but I got it. We're good.
As Jaren Jackson Jr. banks home the 3 right there on the left wing. And it was a good contest right there. And sometimes you're going to get lucky, but here comes Mike Conley back here at the top of the key. Swings over to Bogdanovich on the left side. Back over to Conley. Conley rises for 3. It's good. Mike Conley drains it from the outside. Conley coming off a 20 points, 15 assist game that actually tied his career high. As now here's Dylan Brooks. Brooks inside the paint, floats it up and floats it down. Dylan Brooks with his first basket of the night. He wasn't guarded by Donovan Mitchell right there, so that's probably why he scored. As here's Mike Conley, guarded by John Moran. Conley drives inside. Conley around the basket. Swings to Mitchell. Mitchell lost it. Gives it over to Gobert. Gobert kicks out Mitchell. Mitchell drives with the right hand. Mitchell, the tough move. Can't finish. Rebound Gobert. Gobert kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell drives. Mitchell kicks out O'Neal. Open 3 O'Neal. That's good. The Jazz are running home the triples early in this one. That's back-to-back, and they're up 10-5. Blake, it's so good to see the offense really flowing right now.
Yeah, it is. It's sweet. Good ball movement to start. Dominant start for the Utah Jazz.
As here is John Morant, kicks over to Kyle Anderson on the corner. He puts up the 3. Good contest right there by Mitchell, and it's rebounded by Bogdanovich. The Jazz up by 5. Here is Bogey. Bogey kicks over to Conley. Conley drives inside around the basket. Kicks to O'Neal. O'Neal back over to Mitchell on the right wing. 8:52 here to go in the first quarter. Mitchell with a pass to O'Neal. And it's going to be a foul as he tried to alley-oop it to Gobert. Gobert was fouled. So Rudy going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. But talk about the ball movement right now. It's looking phenomenal. You have to love the play you're seeing.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to see all this good stuff happening.
And hold on, I'm going to pause you right there. We got a $5 donation from my man Clark. Hey, just got into South Korea and about to get on a plane in 30 to another country, but this is the first Wi-Fi in a week. Good luck with the stream. My man Clark, we appreciate you and everything you do for us, man. And you have a safe travel, man. Appreciate you stepping on in. As here is Mike Conley. Conley here at the top of the key. Jazz on top by 5. Conley drives inside. Conley floats it up. Conley can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Kyle Anderson. Anderson almost threw it away, but gives it over to John Morant. Morant attacks, steps back, doesn't take the 3. Jaren Jackson Jr. now drives on by Bogdanovich. Puts it up, and can't finish. Rebound Mitchell. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. Bringing up the top of the key here. He's guarded by his son, Dylan Brooks. Drives inside, kicks out Conley. Open 3 again. It's good. Another three-point ball by the Jazz. And a hot shooting start has led the Jazz to a 13-5 lead here on the road. That's 3 3-pointers already. The ball is moving on every single possession. We talked about it all these times. A lot of times, the Jazz will just try and do too much with one player in this little ISO play. But right now, in a hostile environment, on the road, Game 3, and a chance to take the series lead, they're really coming in and playing some really good-ass basketball right now.
Yeah, it's a great start for them. They're really getting ball movement rolling early. Trying to see if I can.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Jazz Nation. Let's go. You know it, Contras.
Yeah,
hey,
3 assists for Donovan Mitchell early.
In the building. Appreciate you stepping on in. Better get a timeout, baby. You know it. And the Grizzlies did call a timeout, so we're on a commercial timeout. If you have not done so already, smash up that like button. We got 108 people in the building. We got 65 likes. I know that we can get to 100 likes by the end of the first quarter. So smash up the like button. And, of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as well. We go live for every single Jazz game here on the Jazz Tunnel. We're going to be going live for the entire Utah Jazz postseason, like for every single game. We'll be live on Monday for the Jazz and the Memphis Grizzlies. We'll be live on Wednesday for game number 5. And if necessary, we'll be live for game number 6, I believe, on Friday. And then, if necessary, game 7 next Sunday. But, Blake, I know you're a little bit behind, so your reactions are going to be delayed.
Yeah.
But you've got to love the aggressiveness that they're playing with, not only on the offensive side of the ball, but what
I mean,
hold on. They took in John Morant out of the game right now.
Yeah, I will say, coming out this way and being really strong at the start of the game is going to set a precedent for the rest of it. This is a big thing because we don't always see this from the Jazz. So solid start for them, and they should be able to build on this and keep it going. Or that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping.
And that's what we're doing so far. I mean, this has been a really, really impressive start. Why do you guys like the Utah Jazz since you aren't from there? That is a good. While we're on this commercial time, I'll give my brief little explanation. So my dad was born in Michigan, and so we're huge fans of the University of Michigan sports, athletics, entire college, baseball, football, basketball, whatever you want to call it. And so back in 2013, I wanted an NBA team, and that was when Trey Burke led Michigan to a national championship appearance. So I'm watching the draft. I don't have a team. I didn't want to be a LeBron bandwagon, so I said, wherever Trey Burke gets drafted to, I'm going to be a fan of that team for life, no matter where he got drafted to. And I believe it was the 9th pick in that draft, and he got selected by the Jazz, and I've been a diehard Jazz fan ever since, to the point where I stream every single one of their games. And, yeah, I seriously love this team. Not a little too much, but I seriously love this team. But we are do you want to give yours? We're low-key playing phenomenal.
I was just kind of born into it. I have some family from Utah, and I don't know. I mean, that's the story. Yeah, I was born into it.
He's got family from Utah. Hey, but we love our Jazz Nation, bro. Do not leave the Jazz are in trouble. Hey, Abels, we're not going to leave. We'll be live from start to finish, even if we're down 25. Welcome on in, Felipe. Appreciate you stepping on in. Vinny Mac, you know it. Billy, you know it. And welcome on in, Genesis. Appreciate you stepping on in. We got 120 people up in the building. Keep smashing up the like and hitting that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, Valanciunas bringing it up the floor. And he swings over to Jaren Jackson. Now finds John Morant. He dropped 47 points in Game 2 in Utah. Here's Kyle Anderson. Anderson, the spin, the pump fake on Mitchell, floats it up. And it goes. The floater will fall right there. And it's 13-7. Tough floater. Kind of got a lucky bounce. That's 2 of the Grizzlies shots that have just been extremely lucky so far, but here's Gobert, top of the key, swings over to Royce O'Neal. Royce O'Neal over here on the left wing, kicks out to Bogdanovich. Bogey drives. Bogey want to move inside, and he's going to be fouled and goes to the line for 2. But again, just a good pump fake, and then for the layup, he's fouled, and Bogdanovich is one of the Jazz best free throw shooters. 7:43 Utah on top.
But a very solid start for the Jazz.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're showing right now on the TV right now of Rudy Gobert's tweet to my great mentor and friend, Mark Eaton. Well, they took it off, but he was just making a nice tweet in regards to the passing of Mark Eaton as Bogdanovich snaps down the first free throw. 14-7 the score here with 7:43 remaining here in the first quarter. Make sure if you have not done so already to smash up the like button, hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you guys are new to the channel, we'll be going live for every single Utah Jazz game here on the Jazz Tunnel. And then right after this, we will be filming a post-game reaction. 14-7 the score. Bogdanovich at the line for one more, and it bounces out. Rebound by Kyle Anderson. Here comes Ja Morant. We got 7:39 here to go in the first quarter. Morant, top of the key, picked up by Royce O'Neal. Morant going to swing over to Jaren Jackson Jr. Left wing, swings down to Brooks. Brooks attacks with the right hand, free throw circle. Puts up the tough mid-range and short, gets his own miss. Kick out to Morant. Morant fires the three. That's no good. Rebounded by Bogdanovich. It was tipped out by, or rebounded by Ingles, tipped out by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell off the screen, attacks the basket. Now resets here on the right corner. Gets a screen. He's now picked up by Kyle Anderson. Mitchell fires. Ingles, catch and shoot three. That's no good. Rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich trapped in the corner. He's looking to swing. Now gets a backing down on Morant now. Bogdanovich double team. And he throws it away to Jaren Jackson Jr. A very smart play right there. But the Grizzlies then throw it away. Bad pass right there by Ja Morant. And it will be Utah basketball 6:54. Bogdanovich has got, it hasn't happened much. But teams are starting to realize, Blake, that he's going to back down a lot of those occasions. And so he has got to be more alert of that possible double team. That also comes with the team communicating with him that double team is coming. As here is Mitchell. Mitchell over here guarded by Brooks. Oh, the crossover move. Mitchell floats it up. Get it to go. What a move by Mitchell. He just keeps crossing up Dylan Brooks. Brooks cannot stick with his dad. I mean, understandably, as here comes Ja Morant. Down low, tough layup, and it goes. Great layup right there by Ja Morant. Extended the left hand. Now Mitchell fires over to Bogdanovich. Bogey the drive. Bogey missed it bad, but they're going to call a foul on the shot on Jaren Jackson Jr. And Bogdanovich going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Again, right now, the Jazz are doing a little bit of everything. They're playing tough. I mean, that's a tough shot for Ja Morant. You got to give him credit for that. That was a tough shot. But then on the offense side of the ball, whether it's the good ball movement, whether it's attacking down low and drawing fouls, the whole team is really in a groove right now, Blake. And that's something that you really needed to see from the Jazz here in game number 3.
Yeah, I think I found a way to get caught up with you. I just have to watch it through my phone.
Oh, awesome.
So,
sorry about that. You know I would if I could, but
no, it's all good. It's all good. I got it.
Who's home court? And this is in Memphis. We are in Memphis tonight. Welcome on in, Porter. Appreciate you stepping on in. We got 142 people up in the building. If you have not done so already, smash that like button. Let's get to 100 likes on the stream. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribing, guys. Let's keep on growing. A big Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. The Jazz up by 9 here in the first quarter. Here's Ja Morant on the right side. Attacks. Good move, but swatted away by Derek Favors. And here comes Bogdanovich. Back down the floor on the right wing, picked up by Brooks. Fires over to Favors. Favors back outside. It's Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell fires for 3. It's no good. Rebound by O'Neal. Gotta love the effort right there by Royce O'Neal. He's always crashing those boards. Now O'Neal drives inside. O'Neal to the rack. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by... O'Neal picked it up. And then he lost it. And here comes Dylan Brooks back down the floor. Brooks lost control. Gets it back. Lays it up. And he's going to be fouled hard. And so Dylan Brooks going to the line to shoot 2. Again, are you caught up yet, Blake?
Pretty much. Yeah, I'm just like a second off, so we're all good now.
I wish you would have called timeout right there when he had the ball. But 18-9 the score as Dylan Brooks will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Yeah, I think they're going to give that foul to Derek Favors. As here is Dylan Brooks at the line. Welcome on in, Alexander. Welcome on in. Show for real. Appreciate you stepping on in as Dylan Brooks knocks down that first free throw. Dylan Brooks this series averaging 27 points per game, 58% from the field,
27 points.
Rebounds a game as Brooks going to the line here for 1 more. Brooks got it to go. Jazz lead's been cut to 7 as here is Donovan Mitchell. Does Mitchell have a point yet?
Yeah, Mitchell has
He's
4.
got 2.
4.
Oh, 4. Never mind. As here is Mitchell. Mitchell off the screen on the right side. Mitchell backs down on Brooks, attacks the basket, the spin, and he's going to have to kick that one back out to Ingles. 7 on the shot clock. Ingles guarded by Bain. Swings over to Bogdanovich. Bogey attacks down low. Bogey can't get it to go. Tipped up and in by Derek Favors. The Jazz attacking the boards right now and really getting whatever offensive rebound they want.
Which
the
is
Jazz
so
have a
important.
size
So
advantage.
important.
It's not big, but they do, and they're using it to their advantage.
Yeah, big time stuff. Those are hustle plays, and that's what you get when your team's locked in. So great
He goes
stuff.
in the playoffs. As here's Dylan Brooks, the back fadeaway on Mitchell, and he knocks it down. And the lead's been cut back down to 7. Here's Bogdanovich, 4:50 to go here in the first quarter. Backing down on Morant, goes to the basket, kicks out Mitchell, pump fakes the 3. Guarded by Brooks. He loves this scenario. Gonna get a screen though from Favors on the left side. Uses that screen. Pull up mid-range. Off-balance shot, and it does not go. Rebounded by... Don't know who that is, but rebounded by the Grizzlies, and here comes Ja Morant. Ja Morant off the screen. Attacks with the right hand. Morant floats it up, and Ja Morant floats it down, and the lead been cut to 5 now. 20-15 the score with 4:21 here to go in the first quarter. Again, Ja Morant loves that floater, but here comes Ingles. Ingles over here on the right side. Kicks O'Neal. Catch and shoot 3. O'Neal has been locked in from downtown. He was one of the worst three-point shooters for the Jazz during the regular season, but during game 2 and 3, he's really locked in. Here's Morant. Goes high and rises and slams it down. And the lead back down to 6. Here's Ingles. Ingles attacks. Ingles loses control. Gets it back. Back over to Donovan Mitchell. Guarded by Ja Morant. 3:47 to go here in the first quarter. Donovan working over here on the left side with the crossover move. Donovan attacks. Donovan out to O'Neal. O'Neal for 3. It's good again. Royce O'Neal is locked in. A second three-point ball by Royce O'Neal. He hit 4 against the Grizzlies in game number 2. And the Jazz are on top by 9. 3:23 here to go in the first quarter. Here's Ja Morant. Ja Morant. Oh, they're going to call a foul on the floor right there on Royce O'Neal. You already know. Royce O'Neal been balling out because I'm wearing his jersey. I'm just saying, not many people are rocking Royce O'Neal jerseys. But y'all know. Y'all know me. That man is my favorite. Besides Donovan Mitchell, my favorite player on this team. And he's showing up.
He is. Yes, he is.
How far are you caught up?
Oh, I'm like 1 second behind you, so I'm good.
Oh, awesome. All right. Good. Now I can start asking you questions. All right. Here's Dylan Brooks to inbound over to Jaren Jackson Jr. Who is that guy with the ball right now? Not Dylan Brooks. Who just shot it. As Dylan Brooks misfires on the 3
that's
ball.
That's a new one.
Let me know when the commercial timeout is. Here comes Conley back up the floor.
Oh, I know who it is. It's Brendan Clark.
Out to O'Neal. O'Neal to Ingles. Ingles over here on the left side, picked up by Bain. Gonna call for a screen from Favors. Gets it on the right side. Bogdanovich over to O'Neal. The pump fake for 3. O'Neal! Oh, man, couldn't get it to go. And it's going to be rebounded by Memphis. Here comes Dylan Brooks down the floor. Brooks drives on Conley. Brooks to the rack. Missed the layup. Brooks couldn't get it to fall. Now here comes Ingles backing down. Ingles loses control. Finds Conley. Conley kicks it over to O'Neal. O'Neal the pump fake. One more over to Conley. Conley, Ingles over to Clarkson on the right corner. Clarkson kicks it. Corner. O'Neal. One more to Conley. To Ingles. To Clarkson. Clarkson on the corner. Steps back behind the back. 3 on the shot clock. He's going to step back. Fires a 3. Go and won't go. Tipped up and won't go. And rebounded by Memphis. Here comes Ja Morant. Morant guarded by Ingles. Gets by him. Lays it up and lays it down. And a timeout by Utah. A great move right there by Ja Morant. And the Jazz are up by 7 with 2:13 to go in the first quarter. And Ja Morant's going to be able to hit you with special moves like that.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's very shifty as a point guard. And thank you, Justin, for that subscription. I appreciate that a lot. It's just a game of, can you get in his lane? Can you defend him, especially when he goes inside? It's not an easy task, though. Props to anybody who can half defend him. Like,
yeah,
a lot of guys would get smoked by Morant.
Morant he's a bad man. I'll let y'all know that.
Yeah.
He's a bad man. And welcome on in Symptomatic TV. We got Felipe. We got Anderson. We got Matt Stand Forever. We got Nelson. We got Ranger. We got Chaz Master Alexander. We appreciate everyone who is stopping on in. Make sure if you have not done so already to smash up the like button. We got 775 people in the chat. But we only got 80 likes. Last time I did math, I know that there's now at least 95 people who have not already smashed that like button. So if you have not done so already, smash the like button, man. It helps it get out to more people, and it makes the streams even more entertaining. Also, with that, subscribe, and if you guys want to see more Jazz content just like this, guys, we'll be going live for every single Utah Jazz game throughout the playoffs. We'll be live for Game 4 of this series on Monday, right?
Yes, and thank you, Brooke, for the sub. Appreciate it.
Yes, also, if you guys subscribe to the channel, your name will pop up on our screen, so we'll be able to shout you out if you subscribe to the channel. So smash the like, hit that subscribe, and let's keep on growing a big Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. Jazz up 26-19 here. Listen, I love the start. Obviously, got to contain John Morant, but other than that, we're looking pretty solid right now.
Yeah, I agree. Yo, the aggression by Utah is the thing that I'm looking at. Just coming out and setting the tone is super hard to do in a playoff game. And they just came out absolutely. They're flourishing right now, and they're in a hostile crowd. It might not be as big as their crowd, but obviously still a hostile crowd nonetheless. So solid stuff from the Jazz, getting their offense rolling early. Now the task is you got to keep that, got to keep your foot on the gas pedal, and they've had issues with that in past games. So get it going.
Yeah, and Santa Claus, no, I'm not commentating high school yet, but I am commentating all my high school football games next season. So I'll be traveling with the team to road games, and I will be commentating all their games next season. So that's a really fun and great opportunity.
Commentating, are you?
What?
He's playing for RHS.
Are you on? You're on. You're gonna be on freshman team, right?
Oh yeah, you're gonna be on freshman.
Yeah, you're gonna be on freshman.
All games.
Yeah, I know. Varsity, the important ones. The important ones.
You
Nobody cares about
Terry
freshmen.
for the
Nobody
subscription.
cares about freshmen.
You did it so dirty.
Listen. When you're on varsity, are you gonna make varsity in 10th grade? Well, then work hard. That's your goal.
Thank you, Daryl.
A little Johnny for the buddy. Hey, my man, Trap House, welcome on in. Appreciate you jumping on in. Jazz -5, baby. Me and my man Cannon. We locked it in. We each threw 22 on it, looking to get a win just like we did last night on the Clippers. We have 2-13 here to go in the first quarter. Utah is up 26-19 as we are just about to get underway.
Thank you, Alex, for the subscription. Man, these things are sick. Keep making that
Manuel,
that
thank
notification
you for the subscription
going
as well. We do appreciate it. As here is Joe Ingles bringing it up the floor. Ingles, Conley, Niang, Gobert, and Clarkson on the floor. As here is Conley kicks it over to the corner of Clarkson. Shovel pass over to O'Neal. O'Neal lost it out of bounds, but Conley lost it out of bounds. And what?
I'm showing them there what it looks like.
Oh, just look it on your phone. 1:58 here to go in the first quarter. It'll be Jazz basketball. Here is Ingles, 10 on the shot clock. He will inbound it over to Conley. 8 on the shot clock. Here's Conley, top of the key. Jazz getting through their offensive set. Conley fires a 3. It's no good. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. Here come the Grizzlies working their way back down the floor. I believe that's Bain. Bain with it over here on the right side. Kicks over to Anderson. Anderson, one more to John Morant. Morant attacks with the right hand. Kicks out to Anderson, left open for 3. Doesn't take it. Drives inside and Niang. Puts up the floater. Doesn't get it to go. But Conley lost it out of bounds. And it will be Grizzlies ball. 26-19, 1:34 here to go in the first quarter. Let's see if it was a foul.
Thank you, Talon, for the sub. Appreciate it.
Nope, good call. Conley wasn't strong with the ball. As here is the pass inside, blocked by Clarkson. And Gobert picks up the mess and swings over to Ingles. We got 1:28 here to go in the first quarter. Ingles off a screen by Rudy Gobert over here on the left side. Attacks down low. Kicks over to Clarkson on the wing. Clarkson off a screen. Clarkson floats it up, and Clarkson does not miss floaters. If you've been listening to us all year, you're watching Jordan Clarkson's game all year, really progress, and that floater is something he's added to his game, and he rarely misses that floater. Here's John Morant, fires the open 3, top of the key. Oh, in and out, and rebounded by Gobert. A little bit of lucky right there for the Jazz. As here comes Joe Ingles back down the floor. Ingles off a screen for 3. It's good! Jingle and Joe! Knocking it down. Utah has their biggest lead of the game at 12. 51 seconds remain here in the first quarter.
That's a big-time shot. Big time.
Shot. And here is John Morant. Morant over here off the top of the key. Swings it over to Jordan Clarkson. I don't think he forgot he was on his team. It's now Clarkson to Niang. Knocks it down. Great ball movement. Morant threw it to Clarkson, I guess, for fun. Clarkson, good pass to Niang. And Niang has really developed that catch-and-shoot 3. Utah up by 15. 26 seconds. The Grizzlies crowd gets on the feet trying to motivate them. Here is John Morant matched up with Ingles. That's a mismatch, but good D right there by Ingles. Morant attacks. Swung it away by Gobert. No match for him inside. 5 on the shot clock. 16.5 remaining in the first quarter. That's now 2 games in a row where Gobert is just absolutely stuffed Morant.
Yeah, and that's just the dominance thing, and he might be playing with an extra chip on his shoulder, too.
It's unbelievable. They'll inbound at 5 on the shot clock. They swing over to Valanciunas. Bounce pass down low. Over to Anderson. The pump fake and puts it up. No good. Rebound, Anderson. 8 seconds. Anderson kicks out to Morant. 6 seconds go here in the first quarter. Morant backs up 4 seconds, and I believe a timeout was called, or maybe a 3-second violation on the Jazz. So I think the Grizzlies will get a technical free throw here, or maybe not. I'm almost confused.
I'm not sure
7-3 so far for the Jazz. Again, so key. It'll be an inbound. 4.3. Or look, they swing over to Valanciunas. Over to at the buzz. Oh, got it to go. Tough three-pointer with 1.5. They'll swing into Conley. Conley picks it up at half court, puts it up. He's got a chance, and it doesn't go. But a great first quarter right there by the Utah Jazz. They go into Memphis at the end of the first quarter. The Utah Jazz 34, the Grizzlies 22. Blake, break down that first quarter for us right there. The Jazz coming out hot in game number 3.
Yo, well, first of all, that's just big stuff from the Jazz. Getting out and you set the tone. That's the main thing. You get the momentum. That's huge.
Now listen. I'm going to interrupt you real quick, and I'm not going to interrupt you again. In game 1, we was up 14. In game number 2, we was up 20. In game number 3, we got us up as much as 15. Don't let them come back. Don't let them make this close. Keep your foot on the pedal for all 48 minutes of this game, and you're going to win. You're the better team. You have more size. You have better shooting. You have more depth. We are the better team. Let's take advantage of that, and let's build off that, and let's blow the brakes off them. I don't care how much we win by. I want to win by 50. Don't take your foot off the gas pedal. We got to keep it going. We failed to do that in game 1 and game 2. We got to keep it going for game 3.
Yeah, I agree. And so far, I mean, that's been exactly what they've done. They came out. They've started off really well. The ball movement is there. Donovan Mitchell with 4 assists so far in the game. He's leading the Jazz in that category, which is just huge. He didn't have any of those in his last game. So adding on to that stat line, but also it's going to be 6. I want to say 6, but that's not right. I think he has 4 points so far, Donovan Mitchell. So 4 points, 4 assists. Solid stuff. But Rudy for Defensive Player of the Year. Yes, that's what we're looking at. But Mark Eaton obviously passed away today. So Rudy might be playing with a bit of a chip on his shoulder, you know. It's always hard to lose a mentor like that. So
yeah,
look for Rudy to have a big night.
Tough loss and a tough night for Jazz fans. But what's going on, Mike? 4 blocks in the first quarter. You've got Lenny in the building as well. Blake, Eddie, did you hear about Mark Eaton? Yes, we sadly did. And Henwell, absolutely, Rudy Defensive Player of the Year, and it's not even close. Let's go Grizzlies. Left a lot. I'm a Bulls fan. Hey, come on, man. Hey, you stole 2 championships from us, all right? We gave you them. No, we didn't give them to you, but you beat us. Let us have our champ for once, all right? Come on now. Listen, I don't hate the Bulls. I hate what they did to us, but come on now. You beat us. If anything, I should have harsh blood on you. Come on now, bro. If anything, you should be like, man, let's get the Jazz the championship. You know, we beat them like 10,000 times in the finals. You know, let's let them get a championship. That should be the mindset right there. Welcome on in, Azulera. Appreciate you stepping on in. And Damon says we need to win for Mark Eaton. I'm all for that, man. Hashtag win for Mark Eaton today, man. I need some weed or alcohol. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you about that one, man. But you go enjoy yourself if that's what you want to do.
Hey, and if you guys want to see your name pop up on stream, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, you will get a ton of content from us. It'll make it way easier to find our streams. It is the best thing you could possibly do.
That notification bell, you'll be alerted every time we go live. We go live for every single Utah Jazz playoff game. And not only that, we post post-game reports after every single game. Regular season, post-game playoff, whatever it is. So go check that out. And we also are going to be coming out with tons of off-season content after the Jazz, of course, win the NBA Finals. So, tons of, I'm telling you, the Jazz win the NBA Finals. Me and Blake are flying out to Utah, and we're going to the championship parade.
Absolutely.
As here is Conley. Well, I'll make it happen. Here's Conley off the screen as we begin the second quarter. Alley-oop to Gobert! And the Jazz ball movement continues to be elite to start this game. Right off the bat here in the second quarter, the Jazz waste no time. It's Jones over here, top of the key, swings to former Jazz man Grayson Allen. Kicks down low, it's Valanciunas. Back out to Jones, catch and shoot 3 from the left wing, and he knocks it down. And talking about some great bowling right there, but we've been talking about with Utah the whole game. How was some great bowling between the wings and the bigs right there for the Grizzlies. As here's right? Here's Mike Conley, top of the key. Over here on the left side, picked up by Jones, gets a screen from Gobert. Off that screen, kicks to Niang. Niang drives inside, kicks out. Clarkson catches your three. Clarkson can't knock it down. Rebound by Valanciunas. Here comes Kyle Anderson back down the floor. 11:03 here to go in the second quarter. Anderson off a screen. Anderson attacks, floats it up, and Anderson knocks it home off the glass, and the lead has been cut to 9 just like that. 10:53 here to go in the second quarter. Again, Jordan Clarkson with another slow start to tonight's game, just not getting the looks he was accustomed to in the regular season. Here's Conley, open for three, knocks it down. Mike Conley knocks out another tray off that Gobert screen, and a timeout by the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies coach was furious, coming off went onto the court, called timeout, started yelling at his players, and that's what the Jazz do best. Timeout, Memphis. Jazz on top, 39-27. Listen, the defense hasn't been great to start the second quarter, obviously early, but the offense has still been there. Again, what are we at now? Eight threes? Something
Yeah,
like that.
by the way, thank you, Mike. We know you were already subscribed, but thank you for the sub again. Sussing out that thing.
I appreciate it, man. Hey, if you are not already subscribed and you want to be shout out for subscribing, and all you got to do is hit the subscribe channel, and it will pop
And
up.
the bell.
Oh, and the bell.
And
And the bell, too.
And the
But
bell.
if you hit the subscribe button, it'll pop up on, and we can give you a shout out. My favorite commentator is my man Joe. We appreciate you, brother. Lane says, whatever the Jazz win by, I'll donate that to the huddle. Oh, we appreciate that, man. Obviously, you don't have to, but we really do appreciate that, man. What's Chris Coach mad about? You have to live with that. Otherwise, it's a Gobert jam. Yeah. And Santa Claus, you make a great point right there. You know, you got Conley coming off that screen. Gobert set it he set it here, and he was right there. Conley came around it. He's got that quick trigger coming from the right side, being a lefty, so it's easier for him to, instead of coming from the left side. And so he's got that quick trigger, but if you go under it, that means Gobert's going to be able to cut right to the basket, and that's what we saw. So on the first play of the second quarter, they went under it, and then Gobert was there for the easy alley-oop. Now they went over it, and Conley wide open three. It's hard to stop it. You've got to come up with a really specific strategy to be able to stop that pick and roll. And, a lot of people that watch the Jazz would be like, oh, the Jazz run the same play. They can't stop it. Well, they can't stop it. Why would you run a different play? We've been running the pick and roll the whole season. There's a reason we have the number one record in the entire league. That pick and roll works a charm. Low turnover ratio, yes. The Jazz are keep taking care of the ball tonight, and that's something that we've struggled with, especially in Game 1. But tonight, really been careful with the basketball, and it's showing right now. We're up by 12 here in a hostile environment. Game 3, it's really, really, it's a really big reason for our lead. Colin says, thanks for the stream, guys. I'm in Costa Rica and don't have cable. We appreciate you stopping on in, Colin. We'll be live for every single Jazz game this postseason, so make sure to hit that subscribe. And if you guys are not, if you have not done so already, man, because we'll be bringing you every single Jazz playoff game this postseason. But guys, keep smashing up the like. We're almost to 100 likes on the stream. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe to guys. All types of Utah Jazz content here on the Jazz. So I wish Dallas beats the Clippers. I think we can beat either the Clippers or the the Clippers or the Dallas. Obviously, I'd rather play Dallas, but thank you for subscribing to the channel. Hold on, let me see who it was.
Valentinus.
Oh, appreciate you, Star.
Hey, and thank you for coming in from Jamaica. Don't think the Lakers can't manage the Jazz. Yo, I don't know. They could beat us, but I think it goes both ways. We could beat them as well. Just depends on how we're able to match up with them, especially Anthony Davis. That guy.
Yeah. And that's going to be Gobert's assignment. He's going to make them work. And Gobert, if he plays like he did in Game 2, where he dropped 21 points, 4 blocks, and 13 rebounds, that's definitely something. The sharpshooter, Grayson Allen, that's something you're not going to be able to do, is leave Grayson Allen wide open on the corner for 3. And that's 2 times here to start this second quarter that Niang's let him in wide open for 3, and the Grizzlies have capitalized each time. And as soon as we were talking about turnover, never mind, it will be Utah basketball still, poked away by Jones. 10-13 here to go in the second quarter. Utah on top by 9. 10-13. It'll be on fresh 14 on the shot clock. As Here's Conley tapping key at the Memphis Grizzlies logo. Gonna attack inside. Good move. Laid up. Missed the layup. Oh, missed the layup. And now here comes Grayson Allen. Allen takes the three. He's going to be fouled, though, on a reach-in right there. So no 3 shots. But, again, just float that one up and in. Don't shoot that from under. Float that one up and in for an easy 2, Conley. We appreciate that, Conley. Not Conley. We appreciate that, Conley. Really do. Here is Jonas Valanciunas 10 minutes ago here in the second quarter. Jones off a screen. Attacks with the left hand. Floats it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Rudy Gobert. And here comes Rudy Gobert coming down. Swings over to Jordan Clarkson. Really hoping Clarkson can find his shot. Clarkson looking for that shot. And can't get it to go, but he is fouled again from downtown. Jordan Clarkson. I feel like every time he shoots a 3, he hasn't knocked down a lot. But the reason his point totals in games have been relatively okay is because
all right,
that man is
Gobert,
getting
we'll
to
get
the
off the
line
Clarkson on the right side.
We're probably not going to be rating Serve from the 6 because he has more viewers at the moment. But thanks for the suggestion. We appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing, Damien. Thank you, Colin, as well. Appreciate that.
Yes, we really do appreciate everyone who is hitting the like and subscribe. And again, if you have not done so already, hit the like, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell, guys. It really does help out the channel here on the Jazz Huddles. We're looking to grow a huge Jazz family. We've got, what are we at now? 2,342 subscribers, guys. So keep on smashing the like. Keep on hitting that subscribe button, guys. Ring that notification bell so you never miss any Jazz content. Clarkson has gone 2-2 from the line. He's got one more free throw here. And it's up and knocked in. The Jazz best free throw shooter knocks in all 3 free throws. We got 9:45 here to play in the second quarter. Here is Jones. Jones here at the top of the key, guarded by Mike Conley. Got to guard Grayson Allen from that 3-point line. You know he loves to take it. He takes it inside, throws it away. It's Utah basketball. Utah forces another turnover. 9:35 to play in the second quarter, and great defense right there by Gobert. Grayson Allen saw Gobert, got scared, threw it away. As here's Ingles, kicks it. Oh, bad pass right there, and it's stolen away by Jones. Here comes Jones, kicks it. Allen, open 3, right wing, and he can't knock it down. Rebound Gobert. That was a deep 3 right there from just above the hash mark. As here comes Clarkson. Clarkson, he's got 3 points here on this one. Clarkson fires the 3 up the screen, and it's left short. He just cannot find his shot here in the playoffs. It just seems like he's forcing it. It feels like he double clutches on a lot of those threes right now, Blake.
Yeah, I mean, he's just not in his rhythm, and he'll eventually get it. Just takes a lot of reps, I guess. Maybe it's the team. Who knows?
Valanciunas can't knock down the 3. Is rebounded by Conley. Conley kicks. Clarkson open 3. Again, nothing doing from Clarkson right now. The 6th man of the year has really struggled here in the playoffs. So many open looks. Game 1, Game 2, and Game 3 just hasn't been able to get it. Here's Valanciunas trying to go to work on Gobert. Throws it away. Kyle Anderson saves it. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson over here on the right corner. Guarded by Niang. Puts up the 3. Can't get it to go. And it is rebounded by Mike Conley.
Hey, and thanks for stopping in, Jake. Appreciate that. And then somebody subscribed, so thank you for that.
And here's Conley. Alley-oop to Gobert. Gobert tipped it up and in. Utah on top by 14, 44-30 with 8:08 here to go in the second quarter. You talk about ball movement, man. It has been flowing. Here's Grayson Allen. Catch and shoot 3 off a screen, and Allen has that quick trigger. You have got to be sticking with him off those screens because he will just catch and release. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout right away. He sees what I'm seeing. That's twice now from Grayson Allen here in this quarter. Utah up by 11 with 7:51 here to go in quarter number 2. Jazz up by 11. We're going to a commercial timeout. All righty. Again, do appreciate everyone who is stepping on in. Make sure, again, if you have not done so already, to smash the like, hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, guys, it really does help out. Got 188 people up in the building. We are 6 likes away. We are 6 likes away from 100 likes on the stream, y'all. So smash up the like button, and Blake, I will be right back.
Okay, so, I mean, in those first few minutes there, first 5 minutes-ish of the... Thank you, Jacob De La Cruz. Appreciate that. Yeah, Clarkson has not been fantastic so far at all in this series. 4, I want to say, no. He's got 5 in this game, but 1 for 5 from the field, 0 for 4 from downtown. And it's just one of those things where you got to find your rhythm. And it'll take some time, that's granted, but got to get it soon because that is very important to this team that he's able to produce, especially in situations where you might be playing a better team than the Grizzlies. You're going to need him to really be having some nice games. So Clarkson needs to get rhythm from downtown especially, but you know, we'll take any contribution that we can get from him. And thank you for, oh my goodness. Thank you, Timothy, for the subscription. Appreciate it.
Really do, man. We really do, man. So keep smashing the like, hitting that subscribe, and guys, we're gonna be bringing you guys Utah Jazz content all postseason long. In fact, we'll be live for every single Utah Jazz game this postseason, guys. So smash the like, hit that subscribe button. We got 100 likes on this stream. Let's keep on smashing it up. Let's get even more people up here in the building. Really, again, we appreciate everyone stepping on in. Welcome on in. NDS, appreciate you stepping on in. Welcome on in. Santa Claus, Damian Millard, welcome on in. Lord got money on the Jazz so far. So great. Absolutely, man. That -5 looking pretty solid to start this. Welcome on. Hey, my man Jake. Appreciate you stepping on in. I know Blake touched on it earlier, Jake, but it didn't even register to me. So appreciate you, Noah. Liking up the stream.
Jake's a legend.
Jake is a legend. Jake has been supporting this channel. He was like subscriber number like 5 or something like that. Jake has been here for a while, so we really do appreciate it. We're on a commercial timeout right now. The Jazz on top by 11. It'll be Utah basketball when we do return. Grayson Allen, former Utah Jazz man, who the Jazz picked up with the 24th pick in the 2019 NBA draft before, or maybe it was 2018 NBA draft. And then we traded him for Mike Conley, former Grizzly. So a little flip-flop of teams right there. And this is your number 2. And Allen has really taken a stride in his game.
He absolutely has. And he had a couple good games with the Jazz, but coming out of Duke, he was kind of known as a scrappy player. Obviously, he's still pretty scrappy, but he's gotten past that. He's a very, very good three-point shooter. He's got some other good things offensively, too. Not too much defense, but still good player for this Memphis Grizzlies team.
Absolutely. And the next Jazz game, there's 4 NBA games tomorrow. The Lakers, Suns, Knicks, Hawks, Nets, Celtics, and Clippers versus Mavericks. The next Jazz game will be on Monday. And we got the rest of this game to finish up here. 7:48 here to go in the second quarter. Mitchell at the top of the key. Check back in. As he's going to get a screen from Favors. Off that screen. Splits the defense. Drives inside. Lays it up. Lays it down. Mitchell makes driving past Dylan Brooks. Looks like so easy. He makes it look so easy. Here's Dylan Brooks, step back 3, and he left that one short. Rebound by Grayson Allen. Got to step up on him. He will trigger it. Now, Valanciunas going to work here on Derek Favors, and it's going to be a shooting foul. Or no, it's going to be a foul on the floor right there on the Utah Jazz.
Good call.
And we appreciate that, Shay. Really do appreciate it, man. Clarkson keeps struggling in threes. Yes, Clarkson is definitely struggling in threes so far, but hey, still plenty of time here in the playoffs to turn it around. Utah on top by 13. We got 188 people up in the building. Appreciate everyone who was stepping on in. Here's John Morant, top of the key. I mean, left wide open for 3, and it rattles on in. Yeah, that miscommunication cannot happen. It cannot.
Yeah, it can. And by the way, thank you, Colel, for the subscription.
Nobody picked him up, and then Mitchell gets it poked away. Clarkson gets it back. Clarkson drives. Clarkson kicks out to O'Neal. O'Neal lost it. And here comes Morant, and Morant will slam it home. It's now an 8-point game. We're getting back to the turnover part of the game. We're getting back to being lazy. And now it's only an 8-point game. Here's John Morant. Here is Clarkson. Clarkson, wide open 3. He cannot hit the backside of a barn right now. It's not knocked down in again. And now here's Morant, top of the key, guarded by Royce O'Neal. The defense has got to be better right now. Morant kicks over to Grayson Allen. Allen drives inside left hand, and that's got to be a travel. They don't call it. Rebounded by Favors as Grayson Allen couldn't get the layup to fall. Here comes Mitchell down the left wing, guarded by former teammate Allen. Mitchell drives, floats it, no good. Rebound Favors, kicks out O'Neal. O'Neal, open 3. O'Neal is a bad man. Knocks it down again. That is 3 triples from O'Neal.
He's got 12 on the game. He's leading the Jazz in scoring. And O'Neal, one of the things that we're going to see a lot, he gets open easy. So he's going to be able to knock those down.
And a tough drive by Dylan Brooks knocks down the layup. 5:52 here to go in the second quarter. Utah on top by 9. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell off a screen, gets around that screen now. Resets over here with 12 on the shot clock. 5:41 here to go in the second quarter. Mitchell gets a screen. Mitchell rises for 3. Fouled by Dylan Brooks. And so Mitchell going to the line to shoot 3 free throws. Dylan Brooks gets fooled every single time by that Mitchell pump fake.
Yeah, and I love that. That's just Donovan Mitchell knowing how, he's done that so many times. And Dylan Brooks is not an easy guy to get to do that. A lot of fans in that arena are not happy with the call, but that is definitely a foul. It was sold by Donovan, but obviously...
Tee him up! Tee him up! Tee him up! That's a technical foul for the Grizzlies, coach! You can give the Jazz a free throw at the line on top of the 3 that they already have.
Wow.
I mean, that's clearly a foul. Dylan Brooks just gets fooled by Mitchell again. As we say, that is Donovan Mitchell's son. Normally a dad is able to confuse his son, and he's doing that right now. Mitchell here at the line, and knocks down the first one. I think they're going to have him shoot 3, and then 3, and then they'll have someone else shoot the technical foul. And then it should be Utah basketball again.
Yeah.
Right?
Just a great play by Donovan. Of course, when you get that screen, the defender is usually taught to hedge, and that's exactly what Dylan Brooks did right there. Came over it a little bit too hard, knocked Donovan on the side, and that's why we are here right now. But 50-40, 5:38 left to play in the second. Few free throws coming your way.
Yep, Mitchell's got 2 more as he knocks down that one. It's 51-40 the score. We got 2:22 up in the building. Make sure, Jazz Nation, if you have not done so already, smash the like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Let's keep on growing a big Jazz family here at the Jazz Huddle. As Mitchell going to the line for, he missed the second one. And so he's going to the line. He's got 1 more here. 5:38 here to go in the second quarter. Utah on top, 51-40 over the Memphis Grizzlies.
So they had Donovan shoot the T free throw, and that was the first one.
It won't be Utah basketball after this free throw.
No, I think it will. Just watch.
It won't. 52-40 the score. Here comes John Morant over here on the right side. Utah back on top by 12. That was what the score was at the end of the first. Here's John Morant, the pump fake. John Morant kicks it over to Jaren Jackson Jr. for 3. That's no good. And an aggressive rebound right there by Mitchell, who tipped it over to Favors. And here comes Mitchell down the floor on the left side. Mitchell, guarded by Brooks. Mitchell has loved that matchup all series long. Kicks to O'Neal, now back over to Mitchell. He's picked up by John Morant. He's trying to get a switch happening right now, but John Morant won't allow it. So now he's working with John Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Step back 3, Mitchell! It's no good. Rebounded by Jaren Jackson Jr. And here comes Jr. down the floor. Going to kick over to Brooks. Brooks attacks with the right hand. The Euro step, the floater. It's airball, and it's going to be saved right there. Now here's John Morant. John Morant at the FedEx Forum sign, and now he's going to call for a screen. He doesn't use it. Now attacks inside on O'Neal. The spin move. Kicks it inside. Jaren Jackson Jr. is fouled, and he's going to the line to shoot 2 free throws with 4:40 to go here in the second quarter.
Smart play by Jaren Jackson Jr., by the way, but great ball movement there by the Grizzlies.
Yep.
Tough to stop.
Absolutely.
Tough to stop.
And it's been tough for us to stop all series long. It just has, and we haven't been able to get anything going. But 4:40 to go here in the second quarter. The free throw right there by Jaren Jackson Jr. is good. He has 1 more here at the line. 52-41 the score. Again, to appreciate everyone who was stepping on in. We got 226 in the building. If you have not done so already, smash up the like button. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. And let's keep on growing a big Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. Here is Clarkson bringing it up the floor, and they don't call a foul on Brooks for that. Now Clarkson's double team. Clarkson attacks inside. Clarkson turns it over. Clarkson's trying to do too much right now.
Yeah, he was in triple coverage. He's got to be able to recognize that as well.
As now here's John Morant, picked up by Bogdanovich behind the back, kicks it out corner. Grayson Allen drives, floats it up, no good. Picked up by Favors. Favors needs to be strong with the ball, and they're going to call a foul.
Yes.
It's going to be a foul right there on Jaren Jackson Jr., so it'll be Utah basketball. Good job by Favors to just come down with it, move, not swinging elbows, just come down with it. so he can draw the foul.
Favors has been so effective, by the way, in this series. I would say that he is probably in the top 3 on this team for effort, just like absolutely going after it. He's obviously not the best physically on this team anymore. He was when he used to play for the Jazz before he took his stint
Favors
with
gives
the
effort
Pelicans,
every single time on the floor, especially during these playoffs. He has played extremely well in this series and has used his size to his advantage. 4:10 to go. Utah on top by 10. It'll be a throw in here for the Jazz. Dylan Brooks has such a punchable face, bro. I swear.
I agree.
A swing into Mike Conley, who's picked up by Dylan Brooks, or wannabe raw Dylan Brooks. Says, here comes Mike Conley down the floor. Gets a screen from O'Neal, doesn't use it. Calling for one, or he'll swing over to Bogdanovich. Bogey drives. Bogey lost it. Another turnover right there by the Utah Jazz, becoming more and more apparent as Dylan Brooks goes inside and lays it up and in. And Bogdanovich, if you're going to take it down low, you have to be strong with the ball.
Yeah.
And right now, he's not. That's already 2 turnovers for Bogdanovich on the night. As here comes Conley. Conley kicks over to O'Neal. O'Neal's been locked in tonight, but swings over to Clarkson. Top of the key, 3:37 to go in the second quarter. Clarkson trying to get something going. Got it to go! Jordan Clarkson rates in a triple. And it's about time he knocked it down. And here comes John Morant over here on the right side. Attacks down low on Gobert. He's forced to kick this one out. He finds – who is that guy?
That is Brandon Clark.
Brandon Clark. Okay. Brandon Clark swung over to Jaren Jackson Jr., who missed a 3. And offensive foul on Rudy Gobert. The illegal screen definitely pushed off right there.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll be Grizzlies basketball down 11, 3:10 to go here in the second quarter.
Oh, looks like Dylan Brooks is talking to Mike Conley right there. That is no surprise. Why is he talking smack? Oh, my God.
Dylan Brooks cannot shut his mouth up. Like, he genuinely cannot. Like, what would he do if he, like, couldn't talk trash in a game? Like, I genuinely do not know the answer to that question. And here is John Morant over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas swings over to Dylan Brooks. Brooks drives inside. Brooks to spin. Brooks lays it up, and Brooks lays it up and down, and that's not good. And it's now a 9-point game. Royce O'Neal will inbound over to Gobert, and he swings it over to Royce O'Neal.
I will say, though, Brooks has been very dominant on the offensive end.
Playing well. As here is Conley. Conley off a screen. Conley over here. Steps back. Fires a 3. It's good! Mike Conley ran it in from downtown off that double screen by O'Neal and Gobert. Utah back on top by 12. Here's John Morant over here on the right wing. Gets a screen from Valanciunas. Now, matched up with Gobert. Puts up the mid-range shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Bogdanovich. We got 2:20 to go here in the second quarter. Bogey drives. Pulls up for 3. It's good! Bogdanovich ran down that dribble. Timeout, Memphis. Jazz on top by 15. The threes are raining down here in Memphis for the Jazz. They have tied their biggest lead in the game. 61-46. Utah on top. You might want to shut that door so we don't wake up every person in this hotel.
Yeah, I love the aggression from the Jazz right now.
On your feet right now, baby. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. This is exactly the performance we wanted to see tonight. And we got to keep it going through all 48 minutes, though. Game's nowhere near over. But we are playing some good-ass basketball right now. I mean, think about it. While in the past couple minutes we have been turning the ball over a little bit, relatively throughout this game, we've kept the turnovers down.
Which is good. That's a step in the right direction. And it just shows how in sync these guys are playing right now. Obviously, still some competition on the other end from the Memphis Grizzlies, and it's not going to be easy. Is it 60 or yeah,
61.
61. Yeah, that's what I thought. ESPN was telling me something different. But I just love the aggression from the Jazz. That's the main takeaway from me so far in this game. They are really going every time down the floor, offensive or defensive. They're getting stops. They're converting those stops into buckets, and solid stuff from the Utah Jazz.
Some real good basketball. No water. What? Oh, no, I'm good. I'll have some at halftime. All right, so we are back to basketball action. Here is Kyle Anderson. Kyle Anderson over here at the top of the key, swings over to Grayson Allen. Allen over here on the right side, kicks to John Morant. He's picked up by O'Neal. Ja, the spin, kicks down Anderson. Anderson pump fakes a 3. Now spins on, good kick out to Grayson Allen, who knocks down the dribble. You have to stick with him. You have to face guard him. You
Absolutely.
cannot allow him to get open. It is 60-49. They changed it to a 2.
Okay. That makes more sense.
1:48 here to go in the second quarter. But, good Lord, face guard Grayson Allen. Face guard him. Here comes Conley. Conley over here on the left side. Conley attacks down low, kicks it over to Ingles. It's poked, stolen away by Kyle Anderson. Here comes Anderson down the floor, drives down the lane, lays it up, and lays it in. Just flung it up.
Wow.
And again, you're up by 14, and then you let Grayson out hit a 3. Then you turn the ball over, just like that.
These little
Back to a 9-point
sequences
game.
are what really gets the Memphis Grizzlies going. Got to be a little bit more consistent on the defensive end. And on the offensive end,
Bogdanovich
too.
lays it up, no good. And here come the Grizzlies. They can cut this to a 6 or 7-point game. It's over to Allen, over to Anderson, and they're going to call a foul on the floor on Joe Ingles right there. Good Lord, how does Allen get open every time?
I have no idea.
Has to
And
be
that's on just, the way that this Grizzlies offense runs, it's really favoring Dylan Brooks, John Morant, and Kyle Anderson. But then
Every time you guys leave, we start blowing the lead.
But then the other guys for the Grizzlies are the ones who are going to be open because of that focus on the other two. So,
John Morant over to Kyle Anderson. Out to Valanciunas. Valanciunas pump fakes at 3. Someone's got to pick up Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson the spin. Anderson drives. Anderson going to float it up. Missed that one badly. Rebound by Conley. We got 47 seconds to go. Conley kicks Ingles. Catch and shoot 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Jones. And here comes Jones down the floor. Utah only up by 9. Here comes John Morant, top of the key. Morant and the Grizzlies going to go. Oh, my goodness. Lucky he missed that 3 because got to get over those screens right there.
Yeah.
That's a couple of times he's had an open look. He wasn't able to knock it down. And there was a 7-second difference between shot and game clock here in the second quarter. Here's Mike Conley, top of the key. Picked up by, I believe that's Brooks. He is. Conley, 6 on the shot clock. Swings to Bogdanovich. Good pump fake. Boogie to the rack. Lays up. Missed it. And, they're going to say Bogdanovich was fouled. So Bogdanovich going to the line to shoot 2 free throws here with 8.8 remaining in the second quarter.
I like the aggression by Bogdanovich. Got to be a little bit more careful with the ball, though, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But he got fouled. So, good. 8.8 left to play in the second.
8.8 left. The Jazz can go up by double digits here at the end of the first half. Yeah, it is against YouTube policy and copyright regulations to show the game. And welcome on in, Wilson's channel. Appreciate you stepping on in. How you doing tonight, brother? Axe here is Bogdanovich going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Bogdanovich knocks down the first one. Utah back up by double digits, 61-51 the score. Blake, there's a lot to talk about at halftime. For as well as we played, there is still a lot to clean up here in half number 2 if we're going to be able to want to get this win tonight.
A lot of the little things. You're definitely correct.
What did we talk about at the beginning of the series on the preview? Little things and you'll win the series.
Yep.
We're doing some of the little things, but to be sure of this win, we got to do them all. As here is Bogdanovich, knocks down the second tray goal, 8.8 here to go in the second quarter. Morant's going to let it roll to about half court before being met by Conley. He picks it up. Morant with 7 seconds over here on the right wing. Gets a screen from Anderson. Morant drives inside with the right hand. Kicks over to Anderson, who's left wide open for 3, but missed the wide open buzzer beater. And Utah up by 11 at the halftime break. That's a big mystery. But how about Utah shooting the ball tonight? 11 of 25 from downtown. In game 2, they hit 19. But they have come out of the gates firing and have made 11. The Jazz up by 11 here at the halftime break, 62-51. But Blake, there is still so much to clean up here. Here in this, what do you call it?
Yes, there is. I mean, overall, the main thing for the Jazz is just going to be turnovers. You got to be able to get the turnovers cleaned up a little bit. 8-4 right now. Memphis has 4. Utah has 8 for turnovers. 44% from downtown for Utah. 35 from Memphis. So obviously they're shooting the ball pretty well. Both teams are. But and also another thing, you got to be able to combat these mini runs from Memphis. They just got to be able to limit those from happening because they are really
a good job. They haven't brought the lead back to more than 9. It's never been since we've been up more than 9. They haven't brought it down past that, and we got to continue that same effort here in half number 2. But here's a couple of notes. One, Grayson Allen. Every single time I think one of my biggest regrets about the Conley trade. I don't have a lot of regrets about him, but my biggest regret is trading away Grayson Allen. That was a young talent. I feel like we could have given up someone else, whether it was a draft pick. I would have rather given up 2 first-round draft picks and kept Grayson Allen. Because let's be honest, the other first-round draft picks we use, we don't see them play. Where Grayson Allen, I feel like, could have been a role player like he is now with the Grizzlies. But every time that man Grayson Allen down the floor, he's always looking to catch and shoot. Kind of what George Niang does. That's kind of the player he, quote-unquote, reminds me of. And so every time, he's always moving off screen. And all he needs is an inch of space. Boom, catch. He's right there for the shot. And more times than not, when Grayson Allen gets an open look, you're going to be able to knock that down.
Yep.
And you've just got to get over or under those screens, however you got to adjust to make sure Grayson Allen is at least contested. If he hits a contested 3, then you did your part. You did what you can do. That's just a good shot. But more times than not, if you just get a hand in his face, Grayson Allen's not going to be able to knock it. He'll be able to knock it down sometimes, but not all the time. Here's my biggest issue of the game. While John Morant hasn't knocked down a lot, or the Grizzlies knocked down a lot, they are not a great three-point shooting team other than Allen, and I guess you could say Kyle Anderson. There's been a lot of times here in half number 1 where John Morant has been, wide open for 3. Wide open. You know what I'm talking about, Blake?
Yeah.
Where it's just that not even that double screen, but it's off the inbound.
My freaking thing. Okay. Hold on.
Are we good?
I'm not sure. I think so. Yes, I think we're good. Hold on.
No, we're not.
What the heck?
No, wait. Now we are.
We are? Okay. Okay, guys. We're back. I am working on getting everything reset up. My house just had a massive power surge or something because my thing just shut off. So I'm going to work on getting everything back. But
Yeah, just join the Zoom. That's all we need.
Are you still in the Zoom?
Everything else is fine. Just join the Zoom.
You're still in the Zoom?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Well, I can't. Hold on.
Just join it. All you got to do is join the Zoom and we're good. We hear you on the stream.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to invite you again. I can't join it.
All right. Just invite me.
Okay, I can do that. All right. What the heck just happened? End other. Okay. We're starting to get back up here. Gosh, that was odd. Oh boy. Okay, why is it being weird now? Sorry about this, guys. This never happens. Happened during a playoff game. Okay. Gosh, will this thing work? Okay, Addison might be a minute, so I'm gonna invite him to the Zoom, and then I'll talk to you guys. Yeah, gotta move. I gotta move my car. That's the deal. Okay. All right, just give me 2 seconds here. Gonna invite Addison. He is invited, and we are good. Okay, we are back. I just sent it. There you go. Okay. Okay, we should be back. Addison will be in here very shortly. I don't know what just happened. My computer just shorted or something because it shut off. That rarely happens, though, so hopefully we don't have to encounter that again. But I appreciate you guys for sticking with us.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Yeah, that was scary. My computer must have shorted or something because it just literally shut off. Everything went off for a sec. So that was weird.
Unbelievable, Blake. Be better.
Sorry, man.
Terrible. But we are back again.
can't
Sorry
do
about
anything
the delay. I have no idea what's going on in Nebraska or in Omaha, Nebraska, but obviously something's going on, but if you guys just refresh the screen, it should pop back up for you guys to be in here. But guys, we are at halftime, so smash up the like and hit that subscribe if you have not done so already, guys. We're trying to get to 2,000. We need 23 more subscribers tonight, man. That's gonna be our goal. Let's try and hit 23 new subscribers tonight here on the Jazz Huddle. Smash the like, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell if you.
Okay. Okay, we're back. Are we back? We should be back. God, man. My thing keeps shorting on me, and I don't know what's wrong, but we're going to try to make it through. I have no idea. I fully restarted my PC, so we should be fine. Thank you for that, though. Oh my gosh, man. I don't know what's wrong with this today. Okay, I'm gonna get Zoom rolling again. Yeah, I got it, Mike. There we go. Okay. Shouldn't happen again. I think it was a problem with my power strip. I looked at it, saw what I could do. So, we are good now, or should be good. I'm going to run you guys through some stats in just a second here. Hopefully before halftime is over. I'm going to invite him real quick. I'm sending you right now. There you go. Okay. It has been sent. Okay, so let's take a look at some stats. First half stats, that would be. So far for the Jazz, starters in this game are Royce O'Neal, Bojan Bogdanovic, Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, and I missed somebody. Rudy Gobert, maybe? I don't know. But those were the starters in this game, and they've really carried the load for the Jazz offensively. Joe Ingles has had a solid night off of the bench, though. One place to look is Jordan Clarkson, not really contributing very much. 7 points, 2 for 7 on shots, though. All right, there you go.
We should be good now. Are we done having your computer break, man?
Hopefully.
My goodness.
You can never know.
But we are, I think we're just a little bit away from the second half now. Again, sorry that we couldn't really give a full halftime little breakdown right there, but the start of, we're 2 minutes away from the second half getting underway. So if you have not done so already, smash up the like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. We're trying to grow a big Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. We'll be live for every single Utah Jazz game for the entire playoff. Dylan said he thought, no, absolutely not, Gym Nation. And Blake, did you see? Blake.
What?
Did you see that Dylan Brooks started punching Mike Conley during one of the plays?
Really?
Yeah. I'll have to show you the video after the game. Like, legit started punching him, like, on the side during the middle of a play.
So weird. I'll look it up and see.
Yeah, but no, he for real just started legit punching him. You'll have to check it out. It was like sometime during the first quarter.
I will check that out.
But welcome on in, Lame. Upload, appreciate you stepping on in. We got Sandro in the building, appreciate you stepping on in. And Mike Monday, I know you're tripping about that comment, man. You're tripping, man. But the second half about to get underway here from FedEx Forum in Memphis. The Jazz on top, 62-51 over the Memphis Grizzlies. The Jazz looking to take a 2-1 lead going into game number 4. Blake, what are your keys to the second half here?
First of all, defense. You gotta be there on defense. And by the way, I just saw the Dylan Brooks thing, just completely punching Mike's back on a break right there. They were on the other end. Mike was what goes through his head? If he doesn't want to be hated by Utah fans, then don't do stupid stuff.
I'm ordering that shirt tonight. I don't care. I'm ordering that shirt.
Yeah, he's just being stupid.
I'm ordering that. Oh, I cannot wait. I can't wait for y'all to
Mark
see
for
that.
the sub. Appreciate it.
Thank you
That
guys.
is
Make
just
sure we
weird.
are not done so ready to smash up the like button and hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you guys are new to the channel, we're going to be going live for every single Utah Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle as the Jazz look to make their run at their first ever NBA championship. The third quarter underway here in Memphis. It'll be Utah basketball. Here is Donovan Mitchell. Tap of the key, guarded by his son, Dylan Brooks. Over to Conley. Conley for three. Right back where we started in half number one. Conley knocks down a triple. Utah on top, 65-51. Exactly what you wanted to see. Here's Dylan Brooks. Brooks drives. Brooks floats it. And Brooks and rolled out. And it's going to be rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas goes up, kicks it out to John Morant, 10 on the shot clock. Morant now kicks over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas, the pump fake, pulls up, and good defense right there by Mike Conley. 3.1 on the shot clock. It'll be an inbound here for Valanciunas.
Yeah, great job to get in the passing lane right there, poke it away from him. No Damian Lillard. I have no desire to go to a Blazers game this year.
Who wants to go to a Blazers game? Here's Dylan Brooks, fades away, can't get it to go, but the tip in right there by Valanciunas. And that's he's really the one guy for the Memphis Grizzlies that you have to worry about getting offensive rebounds. As here is Mike Conley. Swings over to Donovan Mitchell, back over to Conley, top of the key. Conley's picked up by Morant. It's a screen on the right side. Conley over to Bogdanovich. Catch and shoot three. That's no good. And rebounded right there by Dylan Brooks. Here comes
Oh my
John
God,
Morant,
dude.
by
Dylan Brooks
Mike Conley.
just pushed Gobert in the back really hard.
He's been playing dirty this whole series.
Yeah, big time.
I don't know what you expect. Here's Valanciunas. Pull up mid-range. Gobert's got to get a better contest on that one. And the Grizzlies have cut it to a 10-point lead. 10:40 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Conley on the right side. Guarded by John Morant. Calls for the screen from Gobert. Gets it on the right side. Good move by Conley for three. It's good again. Mike Conley rains in another triple. How many is that for Mike Conley? It's got to be 4 or 5.
He's got 18 points, so 6 of 8 from downtown.
John Morant,
6 threes.
alley or completely misses the layup. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell threw it out of bounds right there. Had Bogdanovich wide open on the corner. But I meant to say that John Morant airballed the layup. But Conley's shooting out of his mind right now. He's playing some good basketball against his former team. Obviously, played with the Grizzlies from 2007 to 2019 before being traded to the Jazz in exchange for Grayson Allen, Jake Crowder, and Kyle Korver, and a first-round draft pick. As Jaren Jackson Jr. spins, missed the layup, tipped up and in once again by Valanciunas. Again, that's twice now here in this second half. Valanciunas has all 6 points for the Grizzlies. We got 9:48 here to go in the third quarter. Here's Conley off the screen. Conley attacks. Conley, good move. Conley floats it up. And it doesn't go, and it's rebounded, and then I think they're going to call a foul right there on Royce O'Neal.
Conley's getting pretty beat up down there, by the way, on offense. He's just kind of getting pushed around, but still having a monster game on the offensive end. 18 points. And by the way, the Jazz holding John Morant so far to 13. They played some pretty solid defense yet in this game. So, great stuff.
Especially after him dropping 47 in the last one. But here is John Morant, the spin. Kicks it over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas, once again, he's just owning Gobert right now.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, he's getting everything he wants and more. That's 8 points. He has all 8 for Memphis. Gobert has got to box out, and he's got to play stronger defense. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell is poked away. Royce O'Neal saves it, gives it back over to Donovan Mitchell. 9:13 here to go in the third quarter. Mitchell off a screen. Rises for three. It's no good. Rebounded by Memphis, and here come the Grizzlies starting to make a little bit of run at this game.
Yep, and this is what they do. Mini runs. That's how they get their points.
As here is Kyle Anderson. Bounce pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas puts it up. No good. Tip up and in. Got it. That's it. Get Favors in the game.
Yeah, we need more aggression. Rudy is not there right now.
No answer at all. I mean, look at this. What is that defense? You can't let him baby like that. That's 3 offensive rebounds for points right there for Valanciunas. That has to be better. The effort has to be there. Again, we're seeing the same thing we saw in game 2. Up big at halftime, you cannot let your foot up the pedal.
Yep.
Play aggressive like we were in the first half. I don't understand what it is with this team. And how do I say this? And not giving up, but not trying as hard in half one.
Thank you,
Stop
Prince and
letting him
Cutie,
take
for
you down
subscribing,
low.
by the way. Yeah, and it's just an effort thing. If they can keep the foot on the pedal and they can keep putting that defensive aggression on, they are going to win these games. They kind of just lose it for little stints, and that's what gets these Grizzlies so close to beating them so many times. You know, it's just these little plays, the little things. Again, that is what wins the Grizzlies these games.
But he has all 11 points. All 11.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable.
Yeah,
all
it is
10,
unacceptable.
He
You're
has
right.
all 10 points in the second half. You cannot allow that, Gobert. You're the defensive player of the year. You cannot let Jonas Valanciunas get 3 offensive rebounds. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Put your elbow into him, box him out. That's all you have to do. 3 offensive rebounds. That's never okay for anybody.
I agree.
And Santa Claus, you can't conserve energy. You have to keep your foot on the pedal. Conserve energy when you're up by 25, not when you're up by 11.
I agree. Yeah.
But we did the same thing in game 2, up by 20, and they got it all the way down to 2 at one point. Obviously won by double digits, but
yeah, it's just a matter of when you get this lead, okay, that's good, but you got to be able to keep it going, and they just can't.
Right.
They haven't done that. They haven't done that at all through a lot of these games. They did it at the end of the last game, but you got to do it before that.
Game 2 over again.
Yeah.
Have a great first half, and then boom, second half starts right away. We're back to
getting killed. Yep.
I just don't understand.
Yep. And Donovan Mitchell, by the way, has been shut down by the Grizzlies so far in this game. He's got 9 points on 3 for 10 shooting, 0 for 4 from downtown, 5 assists. Thank you, Franco, for the subscription. Appreciate it. But 1 rebound for him, 5 assists. That's how he's getting his money's worth today. He is really distributing the ball well, and that's something that's great. Had no assists in that last game, so fantastic. Thank you, Matt, for the sub. Appreciate
Mitchell
it.
has got to start knocking down some shots.
Crappy Mike.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but you know, it's just one of those things where if Donovan isn't playing that well, you just got to find his rhythm. He's a little bit better at doing that than guys like Clarkson, just because he's had that experience. He's had to figure out how he fits. He's coming back from this injury that he had been gone from for so long. It takes a minute to get consistency again. Thank you, Francis. Thank you for the sub.
But you look at Conley tonight. Conley's really carried the offensive load for the Jazz. 18 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Really stepped up for Donovan Mitchell's absence. But again, nothing's gonna matter if you have to stop. What's his name? You have to stop Valanciunas on the boards.
You absolutely do.
You
should not be getting beat by Valanciunas alone. Make the other guys do it. Put pressure on him. Make the other guys do it.
Here is Royce O'Neal. Royce O'Neal over here on the left wing. Swings over to Mitchell. Mitchell drives inside, floats it up, and count the basket, or are they going to wave it off? I don't think they're going to give him the basket, but Donovan Mitchell will be going to the line here to shoot free throws. 8:39 here to go in the third quarter. Looked like he was on the shot motion, but wasn't able to get the so it'll be a side-in throw for the Jazz. Kyle Anderson not happy about the call. Here's Mitchell for 3 on the right wing. It's knocked up and in by Donovan Mitchell in Utah. Back on top by double digits. Good to see, just as we were critiquing him just 30 seconds ago for him to get going. Oh, but here's Kyle Anderson left wide open for 3, but he's short on it. Rebounded by Dylan Brooks, but they're going to call a defensive foul right there on Rudy Gobert on the rebound.
Yep. I didn't really see the contact, but it's possible that was right. But great shot by Donovan. Hold on a minute. Where's Niang?
He's not here. No.
Niang has played. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like I've seen a lot of Niang in this game, and that's probably because Donovan's back. In fact, that is because Donovan's back.
Dylan Brooks goes and knocks down a 3 at the top of the key, and it's down to a 7-point game just like that once again. Here's Mike Donovan. Bogey over here on the left wing, back over to Donovan Mitchell. He's matched up with Kyle Anderson on the left corner. Mitchell spins. Mitchell kicks. Mitchell, kicks over to Conley. Pump fakes the 3. Now drives, kicks over to Mitchell. Mitchell wide open 3. Can't knock it down. Rebound by Jaren Jackson Jr. And here come the Grizzlies down the floor. And they're going to foul John Morant. Again, open 3-pointers.
Smart play by Conley, though.
Yeah.
Thank you, Derek, for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's just one of those things where when you got a team on a break like the Grizzlies, who you know are most likely going to convert when they get to that other end, do you want to have them reset in their offense and take them back up to the top of the key, make them work? Absolutely you do. So they get an inbound here and they have a chance to get a defensive stop. They also have a chance to lose out on some points. Grizzlies could cut this one to a 5-point game if they play the cards right.
Brooks fades away. It won't go. Can they get a rebound? Yes, they can. Mitchell picks it up. 7:35 here to go in the third quarter. Mitchell, guarded by Kyle Anderson, spins. Mitchell to the rack, found, and the basket goes. Donovan Mitchell, the spin and the acrobatic layup goes. 7:29 to go in the third quarter. Mitchell going to the line to complete the three-point play. Look at that. How does he hang and finish?
That is so solid, and he is taking over right now. Thanks, Matt and Antoine, for subscribing. I really appreciate it. It's just one of those things. That's an intangible that you can't find in a lot of other guys. He is so diligent about staying in the air, finding his feet, and finishing. So great stuff from Mitchell right there.
As the Jazz back up on top by 10, 74-64, 7:22 here to go in the third quarter. It's Dillon Brooks, guarded by Royce O'Neal. Brooks kicks over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas backing down, kicks over to Jaren Jackson Jr. He drives inside, he floats it up, and Jaren Jackson Jr. floats it up and in. The Grizzlies offense has come to life here in quarter number 3. Here's Conley, kicks over to Bogdanovich, Bogey. The hero kicks out O'Neal, catch and shoot 3. It's no good by Royce O'Neal, and here comes Kyle Anderson down the floor. Almost halfway through this third quarter. Here's Valanciunas. He's feeling it for 3. That's no good, and you'll live with that shot.
You will. That's a shot that you want to let him take.
Conley over to O'Neal, fires over to Mitchell. Mitchell is going to be fouled on the floor right there, so the will not be 2 free throws.
Thank you, Wood Shane, for the sub. I saw that a second ago, so thank you.
Yes, we really do appreciate it. If you have not done so already, guys, make sure to smash up the like button and hit that subscribe. And, of course, if you guys are new to the channel, we have 267 people up in the building. So keep smashing it up. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and let's keep on growing. A big Jazz family here on the Jazz Tunnel. Jazz on top by 8 here in game number 3 against the Memphis Grizzlies. So it's 6:44 here to go in the third quarter. Mitchell to inbound from the side. He fires over to Favors. Favors hands it right back over to Mitchell, top of the key. Mitchell gets a screen from Bogdanovich. Mitchell now matched up with Kyle Anderson on the left wing. Mitchell gets a screen from Favors, pulls a deep 3, and can't get it to go. Not the best shot selection right there by Mitchell. And here come the Grizzlies. A chance to cut it to a 2-possession game. Morant kicks it inside to Valanciunas, and it's going to be deflected off of the Jazz. It'll remain Grizzlies ball. Again, the Jazz have got to keep converting right now. The offense has been a step slow here in the third quarter.
It's taking a little bit of a step down, I would say. Not as diligent on that offensive end as they were in that last half. So got to be a little bit better on the offensive end. But defense it's been okay. Oh, boy.
It's been okay, but it hasn't been great. As here's Dillon Brooks, drives on O'Neal, puts up the floater. It's good by Dillon Brooks, and Royce O'Neal has had a really difficult time guarding Dillon Brooks, and it's now down to a 6-point game. Here is Jingle and Joe. Over to Donovan Mitchell. We are halfway through the third quarter, and the Grizzlies have cut the lead in half. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell drives. Mitchell, good move. Easy lay to the basket, and Mitchell lays it up and in. Utah back on top by 8. Donovan Mitchell driving inside look easy. Here's Morant trying to get the foul, and he does. And it looks like Morant will go to the line here to shoot 2 free throws.
Thank you, Steven.
He into that one. I hate that foul call right there.
Yeah, I don't like that one either. But more credit to Dillon Brooks, man. He is really eating up on this defense right now. Like, big time. Thanks, KP, for subscribing. Appreciate it.
I mean, there is something about Dillon Brooks that
he's a shift. He's really shifty. I will say that.
I'm not saying he's not. No. I'm just saying in general, John Morant does miss that first free throw. 5:42 here to go in the third quarter. Got 267 people up in the building. Make sure if you have not done so already to smash up the like button, hit that subscribe button. And of course, if you're new to the channel, let's keep on growing a big Jazz family here on the Jazz Tunnel. As John Morant will go to the line to shoot one more with the Jazz on top by 8. And did that count?
I think so. Yeah.
Nah, I don't think it did. I think he just kind of flung it up there.
Oh.
I don't know, but they're not counting it on the score. So 76-68, John Morant with one more free throw, and he missed them both. So no points right there for John Morant at the line. And now Mitchell, baseball pass to Ingles for 3. That's no good and almost rebounded by Bogdanovich, but it will go off his foot. It'll be Grizzlies basketball.
That was a great play by Donovan to find Ingles, but Ingles has kind of struggled knocking down shots. So far, he has 3 on the game. He's missed 3 threes as well. So
Here's
tough
Dylan
game
Brooks
for him.
over to Bane. Catch and shoot 3. That's not a problem for Memphis, and it's now a 5-point game.
That's some great ball movement,
Here
though.
we go in the third quarter. Again, we're letting them go in this second half run again. Up double digits, now only up by 5. Here's Donovan Mitchell over here on the left wing. Gets a screen, now drives inside, pull up mid-range. It's good, Donovan Mitchell once again putting on a show here in the second half of this game. Here's Dylan Brooks, guarded by Mitchell. Gets past him and throws it away to Bogdanovich. Here come the Jazz on the transition break. And Grayson Allen will intentionally foul Bogdanovich to stop the break. It'll be a throw-in from the side for Utah, up by 7 with 4:52 here to go in the third quarter.
That was a great play by Grayson Allen to get in front of him and foul him on that transition play. But Grayson Allen, smart guy, came out of Duke University, actually same alma mater as Quinn Snyder, who graduated from Duke University with a law degree to go along with his coaching tenure.
Bogdanovich, the step back mid-range bucket. Bogdanovich starting to find his rhythm once again, and that puts Utah back up by 9. Here's John Morant. Attacks with the right hand, kicks out to Allen. You know this going in, and it does. You cannot leave Allen open for 3. I don't care if someone else is open. You cannot leave Allen open for 3.
Yep.
You can't do it. And he's totally destroyed us today. As Mitchell rises for 3, can't get it to go, and the Grizzlies can now cut this to a 1-possession game with the basket here. Here's John Morant off the screen, top of the key, picked up by Clarkson. Drives inside, spin move, foul. Morant's going to the line for 2. And he can cut it to a 4-point game.
The Game Boy, I don't think you should need to purchase ESPN Plus or anything like that. If you have YouTube TV or whatever, you should be able to just watch it on national TV. So, unless you're looking for ESPN Deportes. So, that's my take. I think that it should be on just whatever your regular channel for ESPN is. So, yeah.
As John Morant knocks down the first free throw, 80-75 the score. And again,
This
we're
is
letting
way too tight.
we are
Man.
right in this game. We were dominating the entire game, and once again, we let him go on a second half run. Because we get late, and we don't keep our foot on the pedal. Why? I don't know. But we don't. And it allows the Memphis Grizzlies, a tough, gritty team, to get back in the game. And that's not going to work. As here is Conley bringing it down the floor. The Utah lead has been cut to 4. Here is Conley. Dishes over to Bogdanovich. Bogey backing down, fading away. And Bogdanovich, once again, the step back, fade away, mid-range from the right corner. Knocks it down. It's 82-76. 3:47 here to go in the third quarter. Here's Dylan Brooks. Brooks off the screen, picked up by Ingles. Brooks going to work. Brooks lays it up. Swatted away by Favors. And Favors picks up the rebound, swings over to Clarkson. Here comes Jordan Clarkson. He's struggled so far tonight. Clarkson off the screen, top of the key. Clarkson dancing on Grayson Allen. Drives inside, floats it up, and it will not go. Rebounded by Grayson Allen. A rare miss on the floater right there. And now here comes John Morant. Now picked up. Morant, and that's going to be a double dribble right there by John Morant. Good D by Conley. Not to bite for that pump fake.
Good call, too, by the ref. That's kind of hard to catch. Had his
They
back
call it all the
turned to him.
time.
Yep, they will.
Oh, absolutely. Good call right there. And that's a tough call to make.
Yeah, it is, because, yeah, don't want to make
Got
him mad,
30
but yeah.
minutes to go in
Like
the third quarter. Here is Clarkson. Will inbound over to Mike Conley as the Jazz look to build this lead up. We are almost done with the third quarter. Here is Conley. Kicks over to Bogdanovich on the right wing. Guarded by Brooks. Fires the 3. And Bogdanovich is in his bag right now. Knocks in another triple. That is a timeout by the Grizzlies. Utah, a quick 5-0 run, have retaken a 9-point advantage over the Memphis Grizzlies. Timeout Memphis. Huge buckets here in this quarter by Bogdanovich.
Yeah.
He is stepping up when it matters the most.
Yeah, Bogdanovich is playing big-time basketball right now. You gotta love to see that. Late in the game, he comes alive, man. For the game leaders so far in points, Donovan is leading the Jazz with 19, and for the
Donovan's
Memphis
leading
Grizzlies, yeah, he is the leader, but it's a close race. Everybody's scored basically on the Jazz. So it's Mike
Well,
Conley.
yeah, I know. Mitchell just
and
had like
Donovan.
9 and Conley had 18. Mitchell has done well here in this third quarter,
He
but
definitely has. But also for the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks was 17. He's 7 for 17 from the field. So is Donovan, but just a different shot chart for him. So rebounding wise, Gobert has 8. Kyle Anderson, small forward, has 11. But the Jazz winning that battle by 1. So you know, it's going to be a tight one. I feel like this game is probably going to go down right to the wire. It shouldn't, because the Jazz should have kept their foot on the gas, but they did not. So Memphis is probably going to keep this nice and close.
We're up by 9 though.
Bad Mike.
We're up by 9. We just got to continue.
Crappy Mike.
Oh man, why does it do? I don't even touch it, dude. I swear.
That is the weirdest thing.
Like I literally don't touch the mic and it just does that. Is it better?
No, it's still a bad one.
What about now?
Now it's good.
All right. I don't know why it does that.
Yeah, that is weird.
I literally
Very
don't
weird.
touch it.
Very weird, but thank you to the 289 people who are in here, but we only have 139 likes. Last time we had over 200. Can we get those likes up? Smash it up. The more likes you put in there, the more people we get in here. So help us out. Hit that like button. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Here's the biggest perk about it. You get to see all of our videos, and they pop up super easy for you. And also, your name pops up on the screen. It's fun for everybody. So try it out. You get to hear Mike Breen say bang every time you subscribe.
We're looking to grow a big Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. We go live for every single Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle, regular season and playoffs, post-game reports after every single game, and much more Utah Jazz content. And after the Jazz, of course, win the championship, we're going to be coming out with tons of off-season content, etc., etc., until the next season starts and the live streams go back to a normal. And my man, Little Easy in the building. Appreciate you stopping on in. Hope you are doing well, my brother. And welcome on in, Matt C. We got JJ, Santa Claus. We got Edgar. We got Felipe. We got Mark. We got Cash. We got Edgar. We got JJ. We got Noah Barbario. Noah, I'll let you in a second, bro. At the end of the third quarter. But we got 295 people in the chat, so keep smashing up that like button and hit that subscribe button, guys. If you are new to the channel, guys, let's keep on growing this big Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. Let's go. Can we hit 2,400 subscribers tonight? We are 33 away from doing so. I know there are at least 33 of you.
Carlos, thank you for the sub. That's the first one. Let's keep it going.
Get a shout out because we do get an alert if you subscribe to the channel, man. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, and keep ringing that notification bell so you never miss when we go live or post a video here on the Jazz Huddle. As we're back to action here in the third quarter, the Jazz on top by 9 over the Memphis Grizzlies. Grayson Allen will inbound here to John Morant. 3:05 to go here in the third quarter. Morant brings it up the floor, picked up by Mike Conley, top of the key. John Morant just sitting there, top of the key, looking to find Allen. He does find Allen. Good D by Clarkson. Swings over to Bane. Bane fires for 3. That's no good. Rebound, Gobert. Gobert hasn't seen a lot of time here in this third quarter as he struggled to guard Valanciunas. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments he made. As here is Conley. Top of the key. Fires over to Clarkson on the left wing. He's going to get a screen from Gobert. Fires to 3. And Clarkson rings it in. Good to see JC knocking down that shot. That's his second triple of the night. The Jazz on top by 12. Here's Morant. Attacks down low. Floats it up over Gobert. Just got enough reach to lay it up and in. It's 88-77. 2:20 here to go in the third quarter. Here is Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich backing down on Allen. Bogey. Spinning. Bogey fades away. Bogey can't knock it down. Rebounded by Morant. Here comes Morant. Top of the key looking. Finds Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks the pumping. Attacks inside. Lays it up. And Dylan Brooks too easy up in a layup right there. There's got to be help from Gobert down low. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Bogdanovich will bring it up the floor here on the left wing. Here is Bogey. Bogey over to Conley. Top of the key right now. He's guarded by Dylan Brooks. Conley drives by him. They're going to call a foul on Dylan Brooks. Brooks not happy about it, and he goes right to the refs, doing what he does best. When he doesn't get his way, complains. Good Lord.
He does have a punchable face, doesn't he?
Like, that man has the most punchable face I think I've ever seen. Like ever. I'm so serious, man. Like, I'm so ordering that shirt as long as we win tonight.
gosh,
80 the score, a minute 45. They're going to send Conley to the line. It's a Jazz are in the bonus, so the Jazz a chance
Thank
to.
you, J&H, for the sub. Appreciate it.
Yes, we really do appreciate that. Is Conley's got a chance to give the Jazz a double-digit lead. Conley is about to hit 20 points as long as he knocks down this next free throw right here. 89-80 is the score here on this one.
Conley at 19 now, so second one would put him at 80. He's been big time in this game. He's done a lot of great stuff. 5 assists, 19 points, and leading in rebounds is Rudy Gobert with 9.
Well, that's no surprise as Conley knocks down both free throws. As here comes Morant quickly down the floor. Fires over to Kyle Anderson, who's left wide open for 3. Terrible job. Niang's been terrible on defense tonight.
Yeah, he's not closing out. Not closing out at all. He's not looking if he's in the gap or if he's in help or whatever, because I don't know what his I don't know what he's doing.
Conley splits the defense, throws it to Gobert. Gobert's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. But again, he went to double team Morant and then Kyle Anderson.
Wide open. And he's going to knock that down. Got to be careful about that.
I mean, he's just
really careful.
He kills me sometimes. Niang's a great shooter, but I normally don't have a problem with Niang on the defense side of the ball, but tonight it's been like noticeable. Or normally it's not, like, maybe 1 or 2 here and there, but normally not. As Gobert once again not taking advantage of 3 points.
Oh my gosh.
Free throws.
Yikes.
Free throws. You have to make free throws in the playoffs.
You are right, Santa Claus. Gobert is a specimen, but he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. I would say so.
As Gobert does knock down the second one, 91-83. Ja Morant will bring it down the floor. We got 1:23 here to go in the third quarter. Ja Morant picked up by Mike Conley. This is still anybody's ball game right now. Again, Niang just let his man wide open for 3, and it's no good. But again, wide open. How? How is he wide open again? Here comes Conley. Swings over to Clarkson. Clarkson double team. Fires over. Oh, never mind. He's going to take it inside on Morant. Lays it up. And, throwing to Gobert, actually. Gobert. Oh! The little hook shot from Gobert. It was being tipped around. It fell in Gobert's hand. And he hit him with a little left-hand floater. I like it, Rudy. And here comes Ja Morant. Top of the key, guarded by Mike Conley. 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Ja Morant using some of that shot clock. Going to get a screen from Kyle Anderson. Splits the defense. Wanted a foul. Didn't get it. They kick corner. Jaren Jackson Jr. One on the shot clock. Did he get it off? He did. Beats the buzzer. Great awareness right there by Jaren Jackson Jr. And it's an 8-point game.
That's a great play.
There's a 7-second difference between shot and game clock here in the third quarter. 21 seconds remain. Conley dribbling here at the Grizzlies logo. His former team looking to win his first playoff game back there since leaving in 2019. Here's Clarkson, 3 on the shot clock. Clarkson's got to do something. Step back 3. It's good! Jordan Clarkson, a ridiculous step back 3. Here comes Ja Morant back down the floor. Steps back. Morant 1, puts it up. It's no good. Morant wanted a foul. He didn't get it. They might have called Clarkson's a 2. Or no, they called it a 3. So Utah up by 11. With the D right in his face, Clarkson starting to turn it on the Jazz. 96, Grizzlies 85. We're going to the fourth quarter as the Jazz look to close out game 3 and take a 2-1 series lead. I'll be right back.
Stick around, everybody. This is going to be a fun finish, and let me tell you, both of these teams are really going at it. The Jazz have been able to stay ahead, but 34-34 was the scoring in that last one. This is nobody's ball game right now. Everything is so close. So, just get ready because the end of this game is going to be really tight. Kyle Anderson has been left open for 3 several times. He's only knocked down 1 for 5, but you got to be able to knock some of those down if you're Kyle Anderson. But also, just some solid play from the Jazz. But on defense, Georges Niang has got to be a little bit better on his closeouts. That whole game was weird. That whole thing where he's not hedging, he's not closing out. That is really weird, and that's something that we don't see from him a lot. So hopefully he can clean that up. But
are you talking about Niang?
Yeah, I'm talking about Niang.
Bro, you guys know I love Niang. If y'all have been on this channel for a little bit, you guys know how much I rave about Niang. But tonight, I don't know what it is, but that man is that man is getting on my nerves tonight. And it's just like his lack of awareness on defense, which normally, again, isn't a problem. But we've seen countless times, whether it was in the first half and in the second half, I don't know what he's doing out there. I'm gonna be completely honest. He just looks like he's running around on defense, no?
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. Just not really in it mentally, if you ask me. It's just weird because you don't see that.
Offensively, he is. Offensively, he's in it.
Yeah,
Defensively, I don't know
offensively.
what he's doing.
Just
It's like he's running around
defensively,
on the
no,
playground.
he's lost. He looks like he's lost. He honestly does.
Yeah.
Running around,
Okay,
doesn't know where he is.
that's a good way to describe it because
Yeah.
he's trying to find his man, and his man's wide open for three and knocking it down.
Right.
You're
right.
96-85, you've got, again, you're up 11. You have to close this game out. You're up double digits going into the fourth quarter. Got to close it out here and take the 2-1 series lead. And as we said, we touched on it in the pregame about 2 hours ago. Teams that go up 2-1 in a series win 80% of the series. 80%. That's pretty good odds.
Yeah,
Absolutely. No, that's not pretty good. That's really good odds. I'll take that any day of the week.
Hey, make sure, if you haven't already and you like what you're seeing today, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. And also, we can get more people in here if you like up the stream. So get that going too. Let's end this stream with a really good final fourth quarter. So help us out. Get that done.
Absolutely. If you have not done so already, keep smashing the like button. Let's try and get to 200 likes on the stream. We're at 162 right now, so we need 38 more likes. And, of course, if you have not done so already, hit that subscribe button so we can keep on growing a big Jazz family here on the Jazz Channel. We're going to be live for every single Utah Jazz playoff game and also be filming post-game reports after every single one. Tons of off-season content coming along as well after, of course, the Jazz hold the Larry O'Brien Trophy on July 22nd.
Oh, that's helpful. Thank you, Aaron.
I know. I'm trying to a positive vibes only, right? That's what we like
right.
to say.
That's right.
Positive vibes only. Fourth quarter about to get underway. The Grizzlies, I believe, will start with possession because they won the tip. So they're down by 11 on the road, and not a must-win, but in a game where you can really take control of this series. It's a big game for Utah. Here is Jones, top of the key. Jones swings over to Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks guarded by Mike Conley. Brooks drives inside with the right hand, and he's got the layup to go over the stretched hands of Rudy Gobert. Tough layup, but it goes. 96-87 the score as we begin the fourth quarter. Here's Conley, top of the key. He's guarded by Dylan Brooks. Gets a screen from Rudy Gobert. Good move by Conley right there, but Brooks is right there with him. Over to George Niang. Niang drives. Niang lost it out of bounds. Niang.
Yikes.
Man, that man is really starting to okay. Positive vibes on. Here is Jones. Jones will bring it up the floor here on the right side, guarded by Conley. Swings over to Dylan Brooks. Brooks off that screen, guarded by Ingles now. Attacks inside, floats it up. Dylan Brooks is killing us. Another bucket right there by Dylan Brooks, and just like that, it's a 7-point game. Conley slows down the offense, kicks over to Ingles. It's now a 7-point game with 11:07 to go here in the fourth quarter. George Niang with it, looking to kick. He finds Ingles. Ingles over here on the right corner. Drives inside. Again, stolen away by the Grizzlies. The Jazz just playing sloppy basketball. And then Clarkson, an unnecessary foul.
Thank you, Mike, for the dono. $5. Let's finish strong. Yes, sir. But Dylan Brooks,
We're not playing like we're finish strong. And now the crowd's right back into it. A 7-point game. Grizzlies basketball. We're not even a minute in. It's time to get Donovan Mitchell.
Shit.
Bro, chill.
Chill.
No, don't open the door. Don't open the door. No, don't open the door.
Look for the people. Look for the people.
Don't open the door. 10:56. They're ding-dong each other. Just don't. All right, we're back. Here is Dylan Jones bringing it up the floor here, guarded by Mike Conley. Jones here, top of the key. Swings over to Kyle Anderson. Anderson guarded by Niang. Over to Brooks. Brooks matched up with Miaone. Checked into the game. Miaone driving in on Brooks. Brooks swatted away by Gobert. No, they're going to call it goaltending. 10:42, and I believe, no, they're going to call a foul right there instead. So he's going to the line for 2 free throws.
All right. This is going to come down to the wire. I'm telling you. This game is going to be very close.
Not over at all. That's not a goaltending at all.
No.
But Dylan Brooks now at the line, and this lead is the first free throw is good by Brooks. It is now a 6-point game just like that.
He is really killing them. I will say, and a lot of credit to Dylan Brooks, man. just the aggression by him. He's talking a lot of smack, but he's putting it out. You know, you can talk smack if you put it on the floor. So, you know, more credit to him. He's doing a lot of good stuff.
96-91 the score. Utah needs a basket, and they need it now. Why Donovan Mitchell's not on the floor right now, I don't know, but they're going to call a foul on Jaren Jackson Jr. off the ball right there. Rudy Gobert draws that one. I don't know why Mitchell isn't playing these clutch minutes.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't understand. His ankle is fine. He is, again, looks very limited on minutes, but we need him to close out this game. He is our closer. He is our clutch player.
Yes,
he
he is.
A little bit.
Oh, my goodness.
Goodness gracious. They're really stressing me out. They really just want me to stress this game out.
You gotta get out of these situations.
Conley here at the top of the key, guarded by Grayson Allen. Here's Conley off the screen. Steps back. Conley kicks Niang. Open three. No good. Niang once again misses the triple. Here comes Grayson Allen. Allen down the floor. Pump fakes a three. Dish inside. Allen. Wide open three. It's no good. Rebound. Niang drops the rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis ball. Get Niang out of the game right now.
He is a liability on defense.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this is not good.
Like right now.
Yeah.
Like, what are we waiting for? Get Mitchell into the game.
Wow,
Here
this is
go.
not good.
Got right here, 14 on the shot clock. Jaren Jackson Jr. left wide open for three. It's no good. Rebounded once again by Memphis. Jazz playing with no heart right now. Here's Grayson Allen left wide open for three. It's no good. Can we get a rebound? Finally, offensive foul on Jaren Jackson Jr. over the back call. But no effort right now for the first 2 minutes of this.
Nothing.
Nobody's crashing the boards. It's time to get O'Neal in the game, time to get Favors in the game, and time to get Mitchell in the game. Because whatever group we've got going on right now is showing no effort. And we have not scored yet in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Here's Mike Conley bringing it up the floor here, top of the key over to Niang. One more over to Conley. Conley off the screen, attacks down low, floats it up. Conley cannot get it to go. Rebounded once again by Memphis. Here they come down the floor. Step back. Niang trying to stick with them. They swing over to Jones. Jones off the screen, left side. Kicks it over to the top of the key. Niang left Jones wide open for three. It's no good. No rebounds again. Timeout now. Where? You're bad luck. Out. You're bad luck. They are literally on an 8-0 run. I'm superstitious. Out. I'm for real. I'm for real. Get out. As soon as they walk in here. I'm for real. Go out of the room. Go out of the room right now. Go out of the room. Go out of the room until we start doing well.
Out of the room.
Go out of the room. You're terrible luck.
Okay.
You're terrible luck.
Last time I helped you.
No,
Yeah.
you did not. Get out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of the room. 96-93. Listen, so many offensive rebounds. No effort at all. Get O'Neal on the floor now. He crashes the board every time. Get Favors on the floor now. Get Mitchell, your clutch player, on the floor now. I'm not playing around anymore. We were up 11.
This is too much.
We're missing layups. We're missing layups. We're letting wide open threes, and it's unacceptable.
You can't win games like this. If you're gonna lose at the end of a game, that is just not right. You know, these guys really need to put in the effort. They really do.
Listen, shut up. I can't hear him. If you're going to be in red. Listen, if we lose it, I told you the winner of this game was going to win the series. I told you that.
This would not be a good game to lose.
We were up 96-85 going in the final quarter. You cannot let that happen.
Oh, my goodness.
We're really choking right now.
What's the score?
We're only up by 3.
How much time?
Like 8 minutes ago.
Are you winning?
Yes. But that,
Doesn't mean anything.
but again, no, that group better never touch the floor again.
Oh, Donovan.
Conley better touch the floor again and Gobert. Mitchell, O'Neal, and Favors have to come out. They're the only ones in this game giving any effort right now, Blake. The only ones.
I agree.
Donovan?
Oh my God, Dad.
Donovan,
Shut up.
But is Bogdanovich not making plays?
No, Bogdanovich is.
Yes!
But he's
I love
not.
Bogdanovich plays.
But Bogdanovich isn't on the floor. I don't understand why Quinn Snyder does not start the fourth quarter with the best player.
We got to, Blake. Blake, you've got to. You got to start with
Go to your
Tony.
room.
Yeah, I can come right now.
Put Put him in.
Oh my God! Let me straight. I'm seriously shut up, bro. My
Put
goodness.
him in. Put him in. Wait, what do I do with your clothes?
I have
Oh,
no
they're
idea.
over there.
All right, I got.
Someone tell Blake to put him in.
Oh my goodness, Blake.
Someone tell Blake.
Who am I supposed to put in?
Like a group like.
O'Neal, Mitchell, and Favors. I'm done playing around.
I don't know.
Not Bogdanovich?
Oh my God, he's in the game. Stop. Hey, well, I'm telling you, we lose this game. We're losing the series.
Yep.
We're losing the game. I just don't understand what it is. Every time we have a big lead and we cannot keep it. We touched on it in the pregame. We get a big lead and we take our foot off the pedal. Every single game.
How big was the lead?
15. Again.
They can't, well, it's just one of those things where if you don't take off your aggression, then you're going to be putting yourself in a way better situation where you probably don't have to draw up clutch plays. You know, that is one thing that I've that it bothers me because I have just seen time and time again Quinn Snyder cannot draw up a clutch play for the life of him anymore.
Why does he start the fourth quarter with that group in?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Niang better never touch the floor again in this game. That man has been dog crap all game. I mean, all game.
Yeah.
There's Donovan Mitchell as we are back. We got 9:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Mitchell, double team. Mitchell falls. He's got to throw it away, and he throws it out of bounds.
Oh, boy. This is not good.
It's coming, but
Oh,
but I tell
God.
you, we can never keep a lead.
Jeez.
This crowd is into it. And great defense. Double team them. Mitchell, threw it to the fence. Autumn, no. Autumn, no. No, I don't care. Stop it. Or everyone's out. Here's Kyle Anderson. Anderson over here on the left side, picked up by Bogdanovich. Spin move, puts up the floater. It's no good. Rebound by Gobert. Here comes Donovan Mitchell back down the floor. We got 9 minutes to play here in this one. Mitchell off a screen. Mitchell kicks over to Clarkson. Clarkson, he's knocked down 3 threes here in this one. Clarkson off a screen. Double teamed. Clarkson, 8 on the shot clock. Guarded by by Jones. Spinning. Clarkson's got to put something up. Lays it up. Get it to go. Huge bucket right there by Jordan Clarkson. He's stuck with it the whole way. Gets the basket to fall. It's a 5-point Jazz lead. Here's Jones over to Jaren Jackson Jr. Jaren Jackson Jr. will shoot that 3. Here's Tillman. Tillman left open for 3. Can't get it to go. Another offensive rebound for the Grizzlies. And swatted away by Gobert. Another rebound. Jaren Jackson Jr. kicks out. Pump fakes a 3. Anderson kicks out to Grayson Allen. Allen drives inside. Allen lays it up and lays it in.
Wow.
Again, 2 offensive rebounds. There's no hustle. There's no effort by this team right now.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say. They're getting out hustled. There's some hustle, but it's not enough.
Mitchell misses the floater. Here come the Grizzlies, a chance to make it a 1-point game or tight. Tillman drives. Tillman kicks out. Great ball movement. Allen wide open 3. It's good. It's a tie game.
Jeez. This went downhill quickly, didn't it?
98-98. Autumn, stop. Autumn out. Go to your room. I'm serious. Go to your room. Stop, man.
Thanks for the dono, Brasilia. Appreciate it. Make sure if you guys haven't already to smash up that subscribe button, smash up that like button. But we have a game that is going right down to the wire. 376 people in the building, but only 172 likes. Let's smash that up. Yeah, wow, says Trap House Folks. You are totally right. And thank you, Autumn, for the subscription. I know you're in that room right now. Do not annoy Addison. His fuse is about this short. He's going to blow. For the Jazz, I'm just looking for better defense. Right now, we're just letting too many threes get by.
Any hustle. Hustle.
No hustle. No hustle at all. Got to get that.
No rebound.
Really got to get
it. How many offensive rebounds do they have? How many?
I'll tell you. It's a lot. I know that. Let's see. Offensive rebounds. 12. They are doubling the Jazz in offensive rebounds. That's ridiculous. 6 of those for the Jazz. So that is going to do that. That will win you a game. If you get that many offensive rebounds, that's an easy 12 points or more, depending on what you do with the ball. So, jeez.
No, don't even think about it. Goodness gracious, people are obsessed with me. Stop going to my door, man. Gosh. If we were up, man, but if I'm stressed out, again, we're up double double digits going into the fourth quarter. We're up 11. And now it's a tie game.
Our defense really looks like a third-grade JV team. It's really bad. Yeah, a lot of guys are just scrambling. Nobody's running it. Nobody's running it.
Nobody. I don't know why O'Neal has not touched the floor in forever. You know how many offensive rebounds, you know how many hustle plays that man makes? That's the type of game, that's the type of player in a close, hard-fought game, in a game you need to win, who's in the game.
So why do we still have Georges Niang in that? Why is he still there?
Why is Niang in there?
There is no point of him being in there. No point. He can play some early game minutes. If it is a clutch situation, he is just about the last guy.
I run around like he's on a playground. Like, yeah. We're in a commercial timeout. 98-98. The Jazz are in the midst of choking yet another double-digit lead to the Grizzlies. They did it in game 1. They almost did it in game 2. And here in game 3, up by 15, up by 11, going into the fourth quarter, are now tied. Because too many, they've got to have like 9 of those offensive rebounds in half number 2.
Thank you, Leslie, for the subscription. Yo, it's just one of those things. I say this at the beginning of every game, I swear. I just say, these guys have got to get themselves out of these situations where they are forced to make clutch plays. Because this team is not used to doing that.
I just don't understand how you go up 14,
and
20, and 15, and it be a competitive game. Again, in all 3 games, we've let them take the lead, or at least make it a 2-point game, or now tie it. Because we're not keeping the foot on the gas. Grayson Allen, a former Jazz man, 5 3-pointers. Can't happen. Wow. He's open every time. Here's Donovan Mitchell bringing it up the floor. We got 7:53. The Jazz offense has been held to 2 points here in quarter number 4. They needed to get going now. Does Mitchell have the spark? He steps back. Good spin move. Mitchell floats it up. Can't get it to go! But it's put back and slammed in by Rudy Gobert, and the Jazz are back on top by 2. Here's John Morant, top of the key, picked up by Royce O'Neal. John Morant hasn't had the greatest game so far, but his teammates have picked him up. And that's an offensive foul on Jaren Jackson Jr. It's amazing what happens when you put Royce O'Neal in. Yep. Right away makes an impact play. It's almost like I've been saying it for 5 minutes, but you know what? That doesn't matter.
He's a hustle guy. He is a hustle guy. He is the smart. He's the dude that your manager, whoever's getting it done, your coach is going to put you in when he needs a spark, and he's doing that right now for the Jazz.
As here's Mitchell, over to Conley, over to Gobert, backing down, and he's going to be travel right there. That's not Gobert's game. I like the idea, but it's not his game. That's not his strong suit. I would prefer for him to kick that ball out.
I agree.
Because
find a 3-point shooter, because that is the game. That is the Jazz's game.
He hasn't developed that little hook shot like a lot of centers in this league, do now, where he does not have a jump shot to save his life. As here's John Morant, top of the key, picked up by Royce O'Neal. A screen from Valanciunas, attacks, floats it up, and John Morant floats it down. John Morant, he's not doing a jump. If he drives inside, it's a floater or a layup. We're tied up, 6:57 to go here in the fourth quarter. Conley off a screen from Rudy Gobert. Conley rises for 3. It's good! Mike Conley knocks down his 7th triple of the game so far. He has been locked in from outside, and the Jazz have a 3-point lead. 103 to 100. 6:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's John Morant calling for the screen. Gets that screen, top of the key. Resets, 12 on the shot clock. 6:35 to go. Morant, deep 3. It's good, John Morant.
Oh, my goodness. He was at least 28 out. That's a big time play. You limit
that shot, but you got to get a little contest on it. 103, just like that. Here's Donovan Mitchell working at the logo, guarded by Tillman. Swings over to Conley. Conley looking for that 8 tray ball. Drives inside. Conley floats it up. Conley knocks it down. Conley is locked in here in quarter number 4. Utah retakes the lead, 105 to 103.
Big time play by Conley.
On the right wing, picked up by Royce O'Neal. Gets a screen from Valanciunas. Morant, step back, 3. It's up, no good. Another offensive rebound for the Grizzlies. Here is Grayson Allen off a screen, wide open 3. No good. They're going to call an offensive foul. The 3 fell, but it was an offensive foul right there on Tillman. So it'll be Utah Jazz basketball, and you'll never guess who drew that one.
Royce O'Neal.
Royce O'Neal.
Yep.
I did guess. He said it was.
I think it was Royce O'Neal. At least. Maybe it wasn't.
Thank you, Susan, for the sub.
Oh, that was Conley.
Yeah, Conley right there. But, wow. He might have flopped really heavy right there, but that's a great play nonetheless.
Here is Mike Conley. 5:45 to go. Please no spoiling the score in the chat, please, guys. Here's Conley. Catch and shoot three. It's no good. Rebound by the Grizzlies. Here comes Dylan Brooks down the floor. It's Bain. Bain now picked up by Bogdanovich. Over to Brooks now. Brooks guarded by Royce O'Neal. Drives inside. Puts it up. Got it to go. 105 to 105. 5:22 here to go in the fourth quarter. We're knotted up. Oh, my goodness. Please no spoiling the score. Let us announce it first. 5:15 here to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Donovan Mitchell off a screen on the right side. Mitchell attacks. Mitchell kicks it. No, never mind. Puts up the fadeaway shot. No good. Rebound by John Morant. And here come the Grizzlies down the floor. Morant going coast to coast. Puts it up. And he's fouled. Going to the line to shoot two. And the Grizzlies are free throws away from taking the lead with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Oh, boy. Yo, oh my gosh, I don't even know what's happening. It's so fast-paced, the way that the Grizzlies played their offense. They are so quick. How do you stop them? Oh my goodness, 27 points for Dylan Brooks.
Not blowing a 15-point lead.
I agree. Well, that's an effort thing. But Dylan Brooks, 27 points. You can't have that happen. And it's multiple nights in a row now that he's just torched us. Oh my goodness.
106, 105. The Memphis Grizzlies, who were down by 15 in the second half, down by 11 to start the fourth quarter, are now beating the Jazz.
Wow.
Here's Morant, second free throw up, second free throw down. They are now up by 2 with 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. I told you guys before this game started,
just to let you know,
won this game was going to win the series.
The scoring distribution in this quarter is, guess what, 9 to 22. That is unbelievable.
Conley drives, and alley-oops it to Rudy Gobert. We're knotted up at 107. But again, that scoring distribution, they've outscored us by 11. They've outscored us by 11. 4:37 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's John Morant, top of the key, guarded by Mike Conley. John Morant off a screen. John Morant attacks inside, puts up the floater. He does the same thing every single time. And we can't stop it, Blake.
No, we can't.
Every time. He drives inside, it's a floater. He never shoots a mid-range jump shot. 109, 107. Here's Mike Conley. Over to Bogdanovich. Bogey pump fakes the three. Gonna kick it back out. Never mind. Off that screen by Bogdanovich. Over to Conley. Conley in on the shot clock. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell pump fakes. Mitchell drives. Mitchell the lay. Got it to go. And the foul for Donovan Mitchell. Fine. Let's go.
That's a play that a star makes right there. And Donovan kind of shaking up on the ground right there, it looks like. Got hit pretty hard. But he's
huge play by Mitchell.
Big time.
Huge play. Drove inside, attacked Valanciunas, got it to go. He's a little slow to get up, but he did get up. And he's going to head to the line for one free throw to retake the lead for the Utah Jazz. 4:40 to go. Donovan Mitchell, an 85% free throw shooter from the line. He's got 21 points tonight. He's 4 or 5 from the line tonight. Mitchell takes a deep breath. We're 4:04 away from this one being over, and we've got a tight one here in Memphis. Mitchell knocks it down. The Jazz have a 1-point lead.
Wow. This is going to go down to the wire.
Going to bring it up the floor. Yeah, man. I told you, I was nervous about this game. You said we were going to win by 25, and just like to say that, Blake. As here is John Morant, guarded by Mike Conley, drives inside, puts up the shot. It rolls out, rebounded by Valanciunas. Another offensive rebound. Same story every time. Here comes Valanciunas. Now backing down on Rudy Gobert. Spins, kicks it, Brooks, open three. Can't knock it down.
Oh, my God.
Another offensive rebound. Brooks, wide open for three. It doesn't go. The Jazz rebound the basketball. 3:30 to go. Jazz up by 1. That should not take that long to get a rebound, Blake.
No, it shouldn't. And also, that's on Gobert. You got to be aware down there, man. Oh, my gosh.
Here is Mitchell. 10 on the shot clock. Mitchell off the screen. Rising for 3. Got it to go. Donovan Mitchell. A big-time 3. Timeout. Memphis, Utah up by 4. Donovan Mitchell. What I've been saying the whole time. Get your clutch players in the clutch moments. Why we waited so long to put this group out on the floor? Only the Lord above knows why. I don't know why. Nobody in this room knows why. But look what happens when you put O'Neal in. When you put Mitchell in. It's like I know something. Whatever, I'm done. Listen, I'm just saying, man. Great shot by Mitchell. That pick and action between Mitchell and Gobert, and Conley and Gobert has been working all night, and the Grizzlies have no answer for it, Blake.
Yep. You just got to keep rolling with that till the end of the game here. But we are, what would that be, 22 subscribers away from getting to 2,400. So if I could get 22 people to smash it up, I would really appreciate it. 491 people in the chat. So make sure
we got 498 people in the chat. We were so close to 200 likes on the stream. If you have not done so already, smash the like button if you're enjoying what you're seeing here. We're going to be calling play-by-play reaction for the entire Jazz playoffs. Hopefully that lasts longer than round one this year. And hopefully we can pull out a win tonight because, as I mentioned in the preview many times, teams that go up 2-1 in the series win 80% of the time. 80%. That's a big number, Blake. And we need this win tonight. But again, we've got a post-game report coming in right after this game ends. So smash the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell. Let's keep on growing a big Jazz family here on the Jazz. Soto Gobert, 13 points, 12 rebounds, 3 blocks. How he has 12 rebounds with the amount of offensive rebounds the Grizzlies have had, I don't know. All right, Grayson Allen to inbound. 3:15 to go. Take a deep breath, Jazz Nation. It's crunch time. Here's Ja Morant. Guarded by Mike Conley. Gets a screen, and Conley, good job to get around it. Morant drives in, floats it up, that's short. Rebounded. It's going to be out. Morant throws it over to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to slow down the offense. Finds O'Neal. O'Neal the pump fake. Kicks over to Conley. Good pass to Gobert. Gobert gets it to go. And the foul. Big play, Rudy. The ball movement at a premium at that play. O'Neal, he waits a second play. I love that he didn't rush the pass.
Yeah.
He waited, pump
That was
fake,
great.
then made the dish. And then Conley, he had an open three, but he saw Gobert down there. Great ball movement. That's more like what we were doing in the first half. Love the ball movement. Gobert, big free throw. We talked about it. This is the more important one than any one he shot this playoff. 115-109. Jazz, 6-point lead. Oh my. Misses the free throw. Here comes Ja Morant back down the floor. 2:45. Blake, I don't know what else you were expecting right there.
So bad.
Kyle Anderson swings over to Dylan Brooks. Brooks off a screen from Valanciunas. Puts up the three. That's so good. Rebound by Conley. Great rebound right there. And now Mitchell slows down the offense with 2:28 here to go in the fourth quarter. Mitchell and Conley have been big this fourth quarter. What more do they have in store? 12 on the shot clock. 2:22 to go here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell using that sweet time. Mitchell guarded by his son, Dylan Brooks. Mitchell gets a screen. Mitchell the cross. Mitchell for three. It's no good, but he's fouled. Mitchell going to the line.
Oh, yeah.
For 3 free throws.
Let's go.
Big play. And listen, what did we talk about earlier in that first half? Donovan Mitchell has Dylan Brooks' number on that pump fake. And he did that twice. He's done it. Twice he's done it. 2:11 to go in the fourth quarter. Utah's up by 6. If you have not done so already, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We'll be back on Monday for Game 4 for the Jazz and Grizzlies, as hopefully the Jazz will be looking to, to take a 3-1 lead. But first, got to handle business here. Dylan Brooks heads to the bench. Dylan Brooks is fouled out. Donovan Mitchell's son, I repeat, has fouled out. My fault. Not Dylan Brooks. Donovan Mitchell's son has fouled out. Dylan Brooks does finish with 27 points on the night, though. But isn't that twice he's fouled out this series, Blake? Maybe he had 5 fouls in the other game, but he's been in foul trouble this series.
Yep. Thank you, Rise Above Middle School Show Choir. And I know what that is. That's what you guys are. Not you're the middle school show choir. Am I right?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Rise Above Middle School Show Choir.
Well, no.
You guys are the middle school show choir,
school.
right? It's just 3 dudes.
116-109. Mitchell did knock down the first one. Second one up. Second one down. Big time free throws are made by big time players. We got 502 in the chat. I want you all to smash up the like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, we're going to be coming out with tons of more Jazz content throughout the entire playoffs. We'll be live for every game. We're 11 subscribers away, guys, from reaching 2,400 here on the Jazz Total. Mitchell missed the second one, or the third one. Jazz are up by 8. 2:08 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ja Morant bringing it up the floor. 2 minutes to go. Morant drives. Morant kicks it down. No basket. They're going to call a foul on the floor. Morant is not pleased with the call. It'll be a throw-in from the side for the Grizzlies. Honestly, I like that foul.
Yeah,
because that stops the easy bucket. I'm fine with that. I'm perfect.
Gotta make them work. They're making them work. Remington, it was Dylan Brooks who fouled out.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks is fouled out. As here's John Morant. 1:55 to go. Morant drives. Morant missed the layup. Great defense by Gobert. Under 2 minutes to play. Mitchell slows down the offense. A bucket here would almost seal this game, if not seal it. 15 on the shot clock. Mitchell guarded by former teammate Grayson Allen. Mitchell setting up the offense. Calls for the screen from Gobert. Mitchell splits the defense. And he's going to be fouled by Grayson Allen. The Jazz are going to the line to shoot 2 free throws with 1:34 to go in the fourth quarter.
Great play.
Great
play.
Great play by Mitchell. Because here's what they're not expecting that. They're expecting him to roll. They're expecting Gobert to roll and Mitchell to go around that screen. This time he split the defense as he saw they were expecting that. Made it work. He's going to the line for 2 free throws. Donovan Mitchell, 7 of 9 at the line tonight. He's 85% from the line during the season as Mitchell knocks down the first one. That gives Utah a 9-point lead with 1:34 to go. 2.5K subs. What?
No.
2.49 it says.
So you just gained like 100.
It says 2.5.
It's our YouTube studio must be wrong, bro.
For real?
Yeah, I think it's 100 off.
Up by 10.
How many?
Really?
Jazz are up by 10. 119, 109. I see it on him. Thank you. John Morant bringing it down the floor, trying to prevail. The Grizzlies still in this game. Morant, trying to throw it down on Gobert, but could not do it. But he's going to the line to shoot. Oh, man. Like that could have been a real highlight play right there if he was able to slam that one down.
Absolutely. Yes, it could have.
Make sure if you have not done so already, smash up the like button, hit that subscribe, and of course, if you have not done so already, we are going to keep going. A big Jazz family here on the Jazz. So the Jazz make their push for their first ever NBA championship this postseason. Game 3, the series is tied at 1-1. The Jazz are looking to close this ball game out here and have a big road win in Game 3. Looking to take back home court advantage as well. 119, 111 as both free throws were in. Grizzlies bring full court pressure. Here comes Mike Conley, 125. Risky pass over to O'Neal. O'Neal hands it over to Conley. Conley wide open, but who smartly decides to bring it back. Conley drives. Conley inside. And he's, no foul called. Misses the layup. And here come the Grizzlies, still alive in this game. 1:08 to go. Here's John Morant on the right side. Guarded by Royce O'Neal. Now picked up by Bogdanovich. Inside is Jaren Jackson Jr. Lost control. Swatted away by the deep boy. Conley brings it down. John Morant with the hard foul. And that might have just done it. A huge rejection right there by Rudy Gobert. Once again, I believe that's 5 blocks for him tonight. How much is that?
That's big time. I'll check.
5 blocks. 5 blocks. You're telling me this man should be the unanimous defensive player of the year. It shouldn't even be a contest. Anybody that says Ben Simmons is defensive player of the year does not watch basketball or doesn't watch enough Jazz basketball. 119 to 111, 57.5. Mike Conley going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Conley, first one up, first one is down. Oh, baby. Yes, sir, Little East. You already know. Welcome on in, Cuckoo. Welcome in, Jacob, Stranger Gaming, Marty Boy, Cash Prod, Matt, Stranger Gaming Anonymous, Marty Boy. We got iPads, Elaney, Sheldon, Contrast. As both free throws go in right there by Mike Conley. Keep smashing the like and that subscribe button if you have not done so already. Here comes John Morant down the floor, drives inside, puts up, no good. Rebound, Gobert. 50 seconds to go. Utah up by 10. And the Jazz are slowing it down. They kick over to Conley. Conley kicks it back out to Bogdanovich. 12 on the shot clock. And the Jazz are just moments away from picking up the Game 3 win. Mitchell to Gobert. Gobert is blocked away. There will be 4.8 on the shot, or 4 seconds to go on the shot clock, but this one's all but over.
Nice.
Let's go.
That's a big win. I don't even know if a lot of people understand the sheer magnitude. That's a weird word to use, but magnitude.
Oh, Gobert shoot the 3. I want to Gobert to shoot that, but Mitchell off the screen can't knock it down. Rebounded by Grayson Allen. Here comes Allen down the floor, guarded by Conley. Fires up the 3 ball. It's no good. Rebound by Conley, and that'll do it. Me and Cannon will cash out on the bet, and the Utah Jazz will pick up a double-digit victory against the Memphis Grizzlies in Game 3 and take a 2-1 series lead. A huge win for the Jazz. They'll now have a chance to go up 3-1 on Monday night. Make sure you join us back here for that one. They really made that. They made that game so much more stressful than it had to be. But listen, we got the job done. Donovan Mitchell, 29 points, 9 of 23 shooting, still working out the kinks coming back. But still, Donovan Mitchell was clutched down in that fourth quarter when it mattered, hitting big-time shot after big-time shot. Gobert was huge on the defensive side of the ball. A great win, and look, we're up 2-1 now. That's what we had to do. The worst thing the bare minimum we had to do was win at least one in Memphis. Obviously, you want to go up 3-1 in the series.
Nope.
We go up 3-1, it's not happening like it did with Denver last year. I can guarantee that. But
It's not happening with Denver.
You can guarantee.
I can guarantee that. If we go to 2-2, we could, but we're not blowing a 3-1 lead. But man, oh man, and we got Lame Upload with the $9.99.
Let's go, Lame Upload.
$9.99 donation. He said at the beginning of the stream that he would donate however much the Jazz won by. We appreciate the $10 dono, Lame Upload, man. We really do appreciate your support. Yes, sir, Jacozy, absolutely. And Little Easy, we got the job done, man. Stressful, but we got the job done. Mike Monday, you know, man. Oh, man. Oh, my. Yeah, they did. They went through the motions not even in the third quarter. We didn't even play half bad in the third quarter.
No.
For the first 7 minutes of the fourth quarter, we went through the motions, and then we kicked it into gear. Same thing like we did in Game 2. We just stopped trying in the third quarter, or that one was in the third quarter, and then we kicked it into gear the entire fourth quarter and won by double digits. But, Blake, we got the job done, and that's all that mattered.
Yep, I love it. That's what you need. What you want.
We got Alan with the $3 donation. We appreciate that, Alan. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream, and we hope to see you guys back here. We'll be going live for the Utah Jazz all playoff season long. We just hit 2,500 subscribers here on the Jazz Huddle. I think it's either 2,391 or 2,500. YouTube Studio and YouTube are saying two different things. But make sure if you have not done so already, smash up the like button, hit that subscribe button, guys, so we can keep on going to Big Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle as we try and watch the Jazz win the first ever NBA title.
You're taking on ourselves to dinner?
I said it, Mitchell dropped 52.
Did he or no?
No,
No.
we dropped 29.
No.
29.
You dropped
Not
29.
even close.
Yeah, not even close, but the Jazz get the job done. Surprisingly, the Grizzlies only outscored us by 1 in that fourth quarter, even though it did not feel like that. But a big-time statement. Wait a minute. Time out. Hold on. Before anybody goes. Blake, don't leave. Hold on a minute now.
I'm
confused. Blake, are you not confused right now? Because I'm really confused.
I'm kind of confused what you're asking about. What you're confused? What are you confused about?
Because Game 2, right? We're streaming Game 2. When was that?
A couple days ago.
Right? And so this Grizzlies fan, B-Rock AM the one, he was talking mad smack in game number 1. Let me just tell you, that man would not shut up game number 1 in the chat. Game 2 only appeared when the Grizzlies made a run. But he put this in the chat. I took a screenshot of it. He said, Grizzlies gonna win. Y'all can take a look. Grizzlies gonna win the next one.
Oh.
You see that? I know y'all see that. But wait a minute.
What happened?
I'm confused.
Something went wrong.
Did it? Come on now. Didn't the Jazz just win? Wait a minute. Did the Jazz win?
I'd say they did.
Hey, where are you at? You were talking so much. Where are you at? It really was Lena. As soon as Lena left, we started doing good again.
She was better. It's just super.
Where are you at? Where are all the there were so many Grizzlies fans in here in game 1. I'm so confused where they're at right now. Like they said they'd be back here.
Long gone.
Game 2, they said
They're flabbergasted.
Thank you, Rudy, for the sub.
Game 2, they said they was gonna be here. But listen, on.
They were
We got the
flabbergasted.
job done. That's all that matters. Grizzlies fan, I'm waiting. You come to chat whenever you want. We'll have a talk. Just come talk to me like you said you would. All I asked you in game 1 when you were commenting, mad talk. I said keep the same energy. Game 2, game 3, game 4 for the rest of the series. Where is that same energy?
Gone.
Where is that? In fact, I wish I took a screenshot of it. B-Rock, he also said, Mitchell is not going to make an impact on this series at all. Mitchell comes back, we win 2 games.
That's an impact.
But where are you at? You said you was going to keep the same energy. You put it in the chat. So did multiple other Grizzlies fans. So I'm just confused. I want to know. Talk to me. Where are you? Hello. I know you're watching this right now in your tears right now. I get it. Trust me. I would be too if we lost. But we didn't lose. That's your own fault now. Keep that same energy.
That's your own fault.
It's not all Grizzlies fans, but there was some in game 1 that was pissing me off. Where you at? I'm begging for y'all to be here right now. That's all I got to say. Blake, you can close it out, man.
I don't know, man. Big win for the Jazz.
Huge win.
Yep.
And Monday we
2-1.
can listen. If we go up 3-1, we're winning in 5. We're winning the series in 5. I'm telling you, we're winning the series in 5 if we win game 4. I'll tell you that much. But guys, we are going to sign out. I've got everyone barging into my hotel room right now, so we are going to end this stream. Appreciate everyone for stepping on in. The Jazz win game number 3 and take a 2-1 series lead over the Memphis Grizzlies. So on your way out, smash the like, hit the subscribe button if you have not done so already. And we will see you on the post-game report coming up in just around 15-20 minutes. And on Monday for the Jazz and the Grizzlies.